everybody. It's Meta Monday. Welcome to Masters of the Metaverse on Zombie Orpheus Entertainment Channel. My name is Christian Doyle, and I'm going to be your GM this evening. I am so excited to be here, mostly because I haven't seen any of these people in so long, including the lovely Miss Maggie Doyle. It's been a week. How have you been?
How have you been?
Great. Just great. I'll tell you all about it when I get home tomorrow. But here I am in beautiful San Diego, California, doing Masters of the Metaverse from my parents' house. It's delightful. It resembles the outer world so much. I don't know what to do about it. So we've got an interesting show for you tonight. I'm hoping that it goes just super well. But because of the subject matter, it may be difficult for that to happen because we are doing something we haven't done in a couple of years. We're going back to the land of magical space princess Galaxy Force 5.
Woohoo!
All right, before we get started tonight, let me just say that you can catch this show and many other shows here on the Zombie Orpheus channel, as well as on the Fantasy Network. Not only is there this show, Masters of the Metaverse, we've got Void Jumpers on Wednesday. You can catch Zoe Game Night on Thursdays, plus other shows sprinkled throughout the weeks intermittently, as long as this global bastard keeps happening. So, if you are not aware of Masters of the Metaverse, what is Masters of the Metaverse? Why, it is only the most interactive role-playing game on the internet today. That's right, the most interactive. Why? Because you have control in what happens. You can make our characters succeed or fail at your whim and wallet. Just go ahead and check out our store. There's going to be a link to that somewhere in chat anytime now. It's so nice to see so many of you tonight, by the way. I'm really glad that you're all here. And I don't just mean the players. I mean you out there in chat as well. You are the heart and soul of this show, and we couldn't do it without you. So go ahead and check out what we've got in the store today. We've got, obviously, character buffs for all of our pilots. And the usual meta meltdowns, and we have a hack attack coming today, which is pretty exciting. Those are always nice. And so a little bit of the concept of the show. Everybody here plays a meta pilot, a person with a specific genetic code that allows them to jump into the bodies of avatars of other worlds and experience their stories, and with a little bit of luck, take home some of their superpowers. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they had just gotten back from the Iron Kingdoms, a dystopian, fairy-controlled Youngstown, Ohio future. Because, of course, if it's dystopian, it's probably going to happen in Ohio. No offense, Midwest. That's not on you. That's on the rest of us. So let's get a quick roll call of who all is here tonight. I am joined this evening with Leo on tech. Say hi, Leo. Go ahead. Just say it. Just say it. I know they can hear you. She's got to find the button. It's anywhere around here. Nope, she can't find it.
It's working, right?
See, that's our tech, Leo, and she works very well under pressure. We're glad to have you here. The beautiful Maggie Doyle, who is looking lovelier than I've ever seen her. Lisa Coronado, Vanessa Postel, Sarah Sanders Odie, and Chris Odie. That's right, the Odies, plural, both here tonight. Where is GM Jams? Well, I'm hoping he's maybe hanging out in chat in case I get stuck and don't know what to do for the rest of the show. We're going to try.
I think I saw someone post about it.
Good. He's here to oversee us and make sure we don't make any mistakes. So hopefully we don't. Pilots, those of you that have just returned from the Iron Kingdoms are feeling a little ragged, but you are soon joined in the common room by your friends. All the pilots seem to be around today, and one that you haven't seen in a while, Miss Tessa Jackson,
Hey.
has shown up because Crash has invited her for a special mission.
Yay! It's been forever, like years.
So you all take a moment to catch up in the common room, say hello to each other. Thomas.
Yes, that's me. Right, I'm here.
That is you. You have been bonded to the same avatar for a long time now.
Yes. Yeah,
and
my good buddy.
Something about that bond feels wrong. And it's been keeping you up.
Something's wrong in the space-time continuum, Chad?
Yeah, indeed. The
Continuum.
yeah.
Continuum. That's what it is.
That's right. There is definitely something going on with that bond. Either it is weakening, or it is fading, or it is tearing in some way, and it is rather uncomfortable, and it gives you bad dreams.
Oh no.
You've been talking to Dr. Clarkson about it recently, and you guys have recently decided that maybe it's time to venture back there and see if we can find a way to strengthen that bond. Which seems like a good idea for quite a few of you who are also bonded to space princesses in some way, which is currently at least 3 of you, right?
Yeah. Can I be bonded to more than one?
Afraid not. No, you're currently bonded to Bombshell, according to my notes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can change that bond if you're in an avatar, but you don't have to feel compelled to do so.
Okay.
So you've decided to actually take a mission and go back and try and find out what's going on with Chad's bond, because with the way things are going here in Prime, you may need that bond sooner than you think. You seem to be closing in on the location of the rogue metapilot that's been going through the time stream, screwing with all of the hard work that you've done over the last few years. And you've gotten pretty sick of just chasing around and cleaning up his trash at this point. So you're gearing up for what you hope is going to be your final meeting with him. And part of that is strengthening the bonds that you do have, or changing them as necessary.
Right.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great, we follow. So I would go through tons of exposition normally to explain how you decide to do this, but you all eventually decide to get into metapods, because that's how we do it here at Masters of the Metaverse. We get into those metapods, and that's how the adventure starts.
Let's jump in. We all love the princesses. We all want to get back to them so fast.
Go.
It's very odd
Amen.
it's very odd for your pilots that you really look forward going back to another metaverse, because usually your life is in danger every time you do it. The Space Princess universe has not been quite so. It's been a lot more forgiving. You have very powerful avatars there, so you get to screw around a lot more. This might be just what you need to lift your spirits.
Like a vacation.
Exactly. So after very little complaining on Rosie's part, you all decide to get into your metapods, and the world fades away momentarily. And you find yourself in your avatars. If you don't have your avatar sheets open, feel free to do so now. I'm going to go ahead and start with a system shock, because that makes me very happy.
Right out of the gate? Okay.
Right out the gate, yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's see where you all land in your avatars, because that's what I'm curious about. We'll see how much of you is there and how much is not. Sorry, all my dice were in a suitcase 5 minutes ago. This might take me just a moment. There we go. There's the one I need. All right, starting with Maggie. Rosie, you are going to be full avatar.
Yes.
Lucky you.
I know.
That also means the complaining will happen regardless of how Rosie wants to behave.
Tessa, you're going to be 1 away from avatar.
Okay.
Aquamarine, you are 1 away from pilot.
Okay.
Jenica, you are also 1 away from pilot.
Okay.
And Chris, you are full avatar.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Staying there all night long.
this is a good day.
No, if you want to bond, you have to get back to you at some point too.
Hey, yeah, that's true. But
That's
you know,
true.
that's true. The one sure way to try, if you want to attempt to bond an avatar, is to make sure that you move all the way up one side of the slider and back all the way down, so you're full avatar and full pilot. If you want to bond that avatar, you just tell me at that point, and we'll make sure that it happens, and we'll change that bond on your character sheet for the next episode. Which, by the way, the next episode is our series finale, so you might want to come check that out, the very last episode of Masters of the Metaverse.
Since I can't troll you as your GM, I will do it this way. Hashtag meta meltdown.
And we have a meta meltdown in the store. Thank you to GM Jams, everybody, the
Yeah.
outlaw chef himself. taken the week off so he can watch work instead, I guess. So before we go any further, let's introduce those avatars to everybody. Let's start with Maggie. Who are you playing?
I am Zelenia, magical space princess Zelenia, who is the princess of Burgertown Incorporated. And I am the princess who has power over the moon.
Hashtag Thomas Buff. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a mess, SOS. If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, in your bail, it's friendship, just a perfect blendship.
And that's a Thomas Buff from McQuirky. Thank you so much. I'll give you access to your special ability, which is what now, Chris?
Mine?
Yeah, do you remember what it does?
Thomas's special ability would be Company Man, where he has the ability to make use of someone else's powers, or not their powers, but their skills, and roll in that direction. Being respectful, of course, to gain consent before doing such things.
What a nice guy he is. Even Thomas is nicer since he first started this journey. I think that probably has a lot to do with that. He was kind of a prick when he first started out.
Yes.
Company man, and now he's the kind of the bastion of friendship for the whole group, as well as their own personal Google. Lovely
with
times.
fewer cookies.
So you are playing. I'm sorry, Maggie. You said because you said it wrong. I can't help it. Yeah, you are Zelenia, magical space princess.
Burgertown Incorporated.
Yeah, magical space princess, Burgertown Incorporated, keeper of the moon.
Keeper of the moon. So sorry.
Yes, titles are very, very important. We are princesses after all, not commoners. Tessa.
Yes, I am Vega, magical space princess Blackstar, and I think I oversee space.
Yes, you are the keeper of space.
Yes, all gravity and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Aquamarine.
Hello, I am Ricci, magical space princess Dynamax, keeper of time.
Ooh. Jenica.
Like, I'm Super Eliana, and I am the keeper of the sun. I'm magical space princess Eliana, keeper of the sun.
From the galaxy of Fabulon, if I remember correctly.
Because it's like fabulous there, right?
Yes, yes, it was named by your mother. She has insisted that the name stay. And Thomas.
Yes, I am Chadwick Jr., magical space princess Esteban, keeper of friendship.
Wow, you really got the short end of the stick there, bud. So that's right, together they are Magical Space Princess Galaxy Force 5, the most powerful group of magical space princesses in all of the galaxies, and are therefore the greatest protector of said galaxies. All of them wield the keepstones, which grant them aspects and magic of whatever that keepstone is the keeper of, specifically sun, moon, time, space, and Chad. So welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a long time since we've been here, so I'm just going to give you a little bit refresher of what's happened with your avatars over some time. The Galaxy Force 5 is not what it used to be. Chad lost Brad. Brad was his magic wand / turkey drumstick / best friend.
Like he's gone forever?
Well, Brad sacrificed himself because he didn't belong in that particular timeline, basically to save the entire metaverse. It was a noble sacrifice, but Chad was not really able to accept it. And although he could still use some of his powers, it severely weakened him. And he has been on quest after quest after quest to try and regain Brad, his buddy.
Most disturbingly, I've discovered that all turkey I have consumed since the loss of my good friend tastes rubbery and without flavor.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
So like most turkey.
Yeah.
No,
So
if
you have been-
brine
you
it,
have
it's
been-
delightful.
You have been separated for some time. The sisters, of course, are all together, but Chad is usually off doing his own thing.
Oh.
So here we go. Saving the universe the last few years has been tough. Monsters are bigger and badder than ever. Evil warlords and corrupt wizards have made your job that much harder. And with Chad gone, even when the battles aren't difficult, there is very little joy even in victory. This night has been restless. Odd dreams and nightmares have been swimming through all of your dreams, making sleep difficult at best. Though all of your dreams are different, they share a common thread. A turkey bone picked clean of meat. A glowing keepstone. A Thraxian prince. A star going supernova. And the ruins of Daedalus. Now, what sleep you may have had, what you may have stolen from the troubling night, is in turn torn from you as a proximity alarm sounds, putting your home on high alert. You prepare to jump into action against the attack, only to discover Chadwick Jr., magical space prince Esteban, keeper of friendship, sopping wet at your door. Chad.
Chad.
Hello,
Let me warm you
my
up.
sparkling sisters of magical spaceness. It is delightful to see you, princesses.
Yeah, where have you been?
Like, let me warm you up. You're really cold and wet.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, come inside.
I appreciate, and I shall enter.
Chad,
Yes,
your quest to find Brad has taken you across the universe and back. Every
it has
wizard,
indeed.
every wizard, genie, oracle, demigod, and soothsayer agrees that your wand is lost forever. In fact, it never should have been at all. Now, this annoys you on two fronts. The first being that these guys are dicks.
It is most unfriendship of them.
Yeah,
to
lots
behave
of
the way
things
that
should
they
never have been, including you. Fate be damned, you are a magical space princess, and they have wands. The second thing that annoys you is without your wand, your strength and usefulness to your Sparkle Sisters is limited at best. But the dreams for you started a few days ago, and now you have one last avenue to try. One last chance to laugh in the face of destiny and claim your wand. Maybe the answers are in the dreams. They have to be.
Wait, so like that means that this whole time we have not been able to transform.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Well,
Okay, good.
well, sort of correct. Although you can all summon your individual galaxy beasts, they cannot form into
Mega beast.
yeah the mega thing.
That
you
is
have
so
created.
sad.
I know it really
It
is.
is indeed.
I don't disagree.
Can you one more time say the things that were in the dreams?
You know
And-
what?
and since
Don't
I'm-
worry. This is going to be one of those episodes where I'm never afraid to repeat myself.
And since I'm mostly Jenica right now, I'd like to tap into some of my Freudian, Jungian, and any other kind of psychoanalytical dude, and start analyzing these dreams as we talk about them.
Nice.
All right, let's go through them then, shall we? A turkey bone picked clean of meat. A
Dead
glowing,
cat.
a
Right.
glowing keepstone. A Thraxian prince. A star going supernova. The ruins of Daedalus.
Daedalus
I'm
is
trying to remember what Daedalus is.
He was the
Ah.
father of Icarus.
Oh, right.
That's true, but it also carries a special significance for the Sparkle Sisters.
Was it where the band concert was?
No, it is in
No.
fact where you all met Chad.
Oh, that is right.
It's the giant floating moon like spaceship thing that
Yeah.
Galaxia went nuts on
Where
and
the
was
party
destroyed,
was held.
and where
The
her
party.
keystone eventually found Chad.
So like I'm just like throwing this out there, but like I feel like we like gotta go back to where it all started.
This seems logical.
Unless have you been there yet? Also, why are you sopping wet?
No, he's not like anymore because I heated him.
No, I know. I get it. You like dried him off because you're
So
magic.
it's a funny story of the sopping wetness.
Actually, I've got a little backup story for you on that if you want.
Oh, that's fine. I had one I was going to use as well, but I'd like to know the canonical version.
Oh, well, you point out over your, over your shoulder, and if you look just beyond the horizon, maybe 120,000 kilometers out in the middle of space, is a giant planet. Well, a small planet, rather, that is entirely made of water, like a giant ball of water just floating in space.
Puddle planet.
It's been following you since the dream started,
Oh, like a rain cloud.
except a sea. Yes.
A planet, a whole planet.
Just following you around, no big
Yep.
deal.
More or less.
More chasing him than following.
What happens if it catches him?
He doesn't know. He at one point he flew right through it, which is why he's soaking wet.
That is how I discovered that the planet does not have the rocky core that you might assume.
Yes, in fact, it does seem to be just a giant ball of water.
Do I?
No, go ahead, Vanessa.
Can I use some of my knowledge to see if I know about this phenomenon in any kind of way?
Absolutely.
Physics?
Unless it's just all of Chad's tears.
Or Brad?
Well, truthfully, I had a thought at one point that it might be a useful location because it seemed logical that given the dreams that we've had, that there was, of course, at least that I've been having, maybe you've had them too. I leapt to a conclusion. I apologize for projecting that on you. But it seemed logical that the eaten turkey leg was probably symbolic of Chad in some way. And I figured, that the party, of course, and the planet upon which we had originated from, and there was the Daedalus thing, which was also, that's the place. But anyway, it all comes back to the idea of an oasis. And I thought that that's what this planet might have been, because we had the supernova as well. And I figured there was champagne at the party we were at. And so obviously, if we had a champagne supernova, we should have an oasis somewhere.
I see what you did there.
This, however, was not
That was
true.
really good.
And it's in the sky.
That was really good.
It
Yeah,
is in the
that was a
sky.
long game.
That is where I was going to go next. I appreciated the yes and.
Always.
Well, that was a long way to go for a joke. That's what I
longer.
that's what I appreciate about you, though. I like
So,
that a lot.
have I heard of? Do I know of this happening to anyone else?
Is anybody more on pilot side than avatar side? I will let both of you make a knowledge check that relates to it, if you'd like, off of your pilot sheets. Let's see what might be good for you to use. You may use
Sorcery?
you may use your sorcery skill,
Okay.
Aquamarine, and Jenica,
Science?
you can use your science skill.
May I use my occult skill?
It'll be yes, you may, but you're gonna have a better shot with your medicine skill because it relates directly to science.
Beat it by 3.
Beat it by 4.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
full avatar, so I can't use medicine.
So, with your sorcery skill, you can tell Aquamarine that it is not magical in nature.
Not magic.
It's not magical in nature.
And what do I know about the science of the giant puddle?
You said you beat it by 4, is that correct?
3.
Beat it by 3. Okay, so what I can tell you is that it's not quite the size of a planet. It's actually really only the size of a small moon. It just looks bigger because it's so close. And it's the size, more or less, of a very large flood.
What?
Oh.
Does it have its own gravity?
It's in anti-gravity. So
Is the pressure inside the core, like, you know how when you go deep into like a regular ocean, the pressure mounts? Does that happen in this moonlit?
nope, this seems to be just like a floating ball of water, like when astronauts try to drink in space.
Okay.
Which means it will latch on to the nearest gravity to it.
Aha.
Which up until recently has been Chad.
Can I
Check.
manipulate
Yeah, a
the
lot of
gravity around it? I have that ability.
Yes, of course you have the ability to manipulate gravity in any way you wish. So tell me what you want to do, if that's what if you're going to go after it or something. Is that the plan?
Well, I would just like to remove its gravity so that it falls to the ground in a big splash.
As you are in space, unfortunately, there is no ground.
We're in space right now? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought we were.
yeah, I'm sorry. Your base is just a big floating spaceship.
Okay.
that looks like a princess castle that flies through space.
I would like to hit it like a pool ball with gravity, so it just goes and shoot
And
it
send
off.
it away?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get I guess it would be a sorcery roll from you.
What am I rolling on that? The 12?
Let's see. Where are you on this? Where are you on the?
One away from Avatar.
One away from Avatar. You'll roll 10s.
Okay. You said it was sorcery?
I did.
9 sorcery. I beat it by 7.
That's fantastic. Great job. Okay, yeah, you have no problem just directing it away from your base, and it just flies out into space.
Okay.
Okay, but like,
Hopefully to flood someone else somewhere else.
but like, can we also wait 5 minutes and see if it comes back?
Absolutely. You can even, if you don't want to actually wait around for the actual 5 minutes, have Ricci just fast forward things and see what happens. It does not seem to be heading back in that direction after 5 minutes.
Sure.
She sends it away at a very high speed.
Good at pool.
That's like weird though, right, guys? I mean,
That
This
is
is
weird.
That there's a flood-sized ball of water following you around.
yeah.
It's actually not that uncommon for all of you.
And that the pool stick of gravity did not just splice it, but that it stayed intact.
Right.
Yeah. That so when I in my role, like I'm interested in knowing if this phenomenon is known in our world, or if this is
It's,
like
yeah, it's nothing you've ever even heard of, but it's not the first wacky thing that's happened around here.
Oh, that reminds me. As I was exploring, trying to find Brad, I did come upon our old friend, the exploding Nickelback. I thought I would let you know that the explosion continues in perpetuity.
I'm not
That's like
sad
the
about
best
that.
It's a monument like the eternal flame.
Tourists come. You should see some of the Instagrams that have been posted.
Oh my god, I have to look right now.
yeah.
I
look
wonder how our single is doing. Our Kill the Girl. I heard it charted for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, it's still a perennial favorite. It's actually still probably the biggest hit in BurgerTown Incorporated.
Yes.
That galaxy just couldn't, like, they also never let go of the Macarena.
Oh, God.
It's
That's
a
like
fun
that.
hit.
That's like their national salute. So, you know,
That was so fun. We did such a good job.
I'm so proud of us.
I cannot disagree with that. It was fantastic. So,
Okay.
Sparkle Sisters, here you are, all together again.
I vote that we go to Daedalus.
I agree.
I'm in support of my sisters.
Who's
I
the
support my
Thraxian
sister.
prince? Is that Chad?
You want to know what a Thraxian prince is?
Yeah.
Thraxians are a race of beings originally from the planet Thraxia.
Okay.
As you can probably, what is unique about them is that they are very, very strong fighters, and they are all male.
Do you remember that Kiss boy band?
Yeah.
Their lead singer was a Thraxian. Yeah.
Right.
So it's a planet full of dudes?
It used to be a planet full of dudes, but they fought so much and became so good at destroying each other that there's only a few of them left spread throughout the galaxy.
Oh, okay.
And since the remaining ones are all royalty, they can only marry princesses.
Yes. They are, in fact, the Alpha Bros.
They are, they are definitely the Alpha Bro, or used to be the Alpha Bros of the galaxy outside of the Patriarchy and the Mansplaining Empire.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
like
I'd forgotten
totally-
about them.
They totally want to marry us, but we're like not ready for that right now, and they need to know that,
No, I'm not getting set up. No.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
and then, you know, that's always a princess's choice kind of thing. It's not like they are really just like any other space prince, just like Chad used to be, all, you know, vying for the attention of space princesses, trying to make themselves the perfect mates in every way possible. Thraxians never really went that way. They were all very macho and, you know, look, I can crack a planet in half with my fist, bro. You know, and And they can, and thus their planet got destroyed
Oh,
from
wow.
an errant punch.
So that's part of the dream, then. Part of the clue is a Thraxian prince. Okay.
I would
Which-
argue, my sister Zelenia, that not only may you not feel ready, as it were, in the bounds of matrimony, but I would say that the Thraxians themselves are in no way, shape, or form evolved to a point in which marrying them seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, I know. It's dumb.
Hey,
Eliana?
since I have a really good skill, my knowledge of unicorns and boys, and do I know which Thraxian prince is in our dreams?
You can roll for it.
Yes.
Good idea.
The problem with Thraxians is, and I hate to say this, they do all look very similar. They're all mostly just cute boys with big muscles, and dude bro haircuts, lots of
That would be the
products.
kind I would know a lot about. So because I'm closer to Jenica, I would roll 12s and then add 2.
How close are you to Jenica? I'm sorry, I don't
1
see.
away.
1 away. Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Okay. Oh. 18. I still beat it by 2.
That's fantastic. That is probably, and again, he's kind of, you remember him very much in silhouette, but Prince Reiko, maybe?
Reiko.
Or one of his family, of which there are 2 left.
Okay.
Who you've met before.
Were they like attacking? What were they doing? I vaguely remember.
It was when you helped out the Kimber, the junk sorceress.
Right. Yeah.
Quite some time ago.
But like, boys are stupid.
But I know who they are because like they're boys.
Right.
True.
And that is your skill. Unicorns and boys.
Well, I still think that like we should go back to where it all started as like the beginning.
Yes, I agree. That's a good idea.
But like, yeah, no one cares about boys, so let's not worry about that for right now.
Do we have a
I think
leftover
they're
like
about boys.
drumstick that we could give Chad just as a replacement for a little bit?
I've had 1 or 2 that I've brought along just as a pick-me-up, as it were.
Okay.
It has
In-
been an adequate source of protein, but the companionship has been wanting.
What is the hashtag meta point if you can't be princesses? Additionally, you didn't adopt a pet flood and now chat is making a new one made of tears. Tears, I tell you.
What?
Hashtag meta point and a hashtag Tessa buff.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks, Chad.
All right, so if anybody's doing count, we've now in the store got 5 meta points. 1 Aquamarine buff, 1 Thomas buff, 1 Tessa buff, and a meltdown coming up.
Yay.
Cool.
Well,
I'd like to use 2 of them. I want to be more Eliana.
Okay, go ahead and use those.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, Kat.
And if anybody else wants to be more princess, I think they put just enough in there so you could all do it.
that's because they're the nicest.
I will move 2 toward princess, please.
Absolutely, consider it done.
Thank you.
Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to go back to where it all started.
But like, what if
Chat, we
there's
could like
only
put glitter on like your old chair, or we could like put glitter on some other stuff, and then we could like drink champagne out of like glitter cups.
or it'll be full of really sad memories because that's where we got Brad, and Brad is no longer.
Or we could make a glitter Brad. It could look like this, but Bradier.
All the glitter and sad memories and good memories are waiting for us, and it's okay because we'll be together when we confront these things.
That's true.
Sounds good, and we'll protect Chad until we can reunite him with
I appreciate your support.
Brad 2.0.
Sisters for life.
So while you can no longer form your giant monstrosity of a giant robot, you can all still summon your galaxy beasts, which serve obviously as your robotic spaceships if you're flying individually, unless you want to take the whole castle with you to the ruins of Daedalus, which might cause a gravity problem.
So we
Not-
should
Not that option then.
I mean,
Yeah, let's-
gravity doesn't bother me, but let's be on the safe side.
Yeah, I agree.
So do we do the thing?
Well, yeah, and if you remember how to summon your galaxy beasts, all you have to do is shout out just your galaxy.
Wait.
Do I put this on my head too?
Space Chad.
It's actually, you don't get to, Chad can't summon his armor, but he can summon his galaxy beast. So all you do is shout out your galaxy.
Fabulous.
Esteban.
And
Bergertown.
Dynamax.
Black Star.
I'm still waiting on you, Sarah.
I did it. Fabulon.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't catch
I
it.
did it like 12 times.
It's my ears. I apologize. And with that, your galaxy beasts appear outside in the hangar bay, ready to take their pilots. Let's see who's got what. Ricci, you've still got your unicorn turtle.
Yes.
Chad, you still have your giant love bear.
Yes.
Eliana has the phoenix. Zelenia has the wolf, right? And Vega has the dragon. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm going completely off of memory here, and I'm feeling pretty good about those animals.
Yeah,
So
no,
you get into your beasts, and you fly out into space towards the former planet Daedalus.
Wait, it really is former?
Well, I mean, it got wrecked to hell last time you were there.
Oh, right, because of what's her face.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's been pretty much abandoned and is now in ruins. But you do fly on your way. About an hour into the trip, you are hailed.
Hello.
Attention, princesses!
Yes.
You are to surrender immediately. This is the captain of the SS Chad Kroger.
That'd be a no.
You will surrender yourself to the authorities of the moon of planet Thunderdome, where you will face execution for the death of the greatest band that Canada ever produced.
I'm sorry.
Right
did
now.
Did you just mention the moon?
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Surrender yourself immediately or face the wrath of the Nickelbackers.
Well,
What does that wrap entail?
Let's face it.
dead. They're alive and dead and alive and dead and alive and dead forever.
Yeah.
So they're not gone.
Very well. We will take your actions as hostile. Therefore, prepare to be destroyed by the band that...
I'm sorry, you cut out.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I feel
Canada
as
ever...
though this is a situation in which the anger of a Chad strikes me to my mortal core.
Oh.
I'm jonesing for a fight. Let's just take out the squirt.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like this is gonna be pretty easy.
All right, well,
What?
am I still frozen, PS?
Not
Well,
anymore.
I just came back.
I just came back? Oh, good. I was worried that I was gone forever.
We were too.
Unlike Nickelback.
So yes, it appears the Nickelbackers are attacking. You see on your radar there are about 15 ships, all starfighters or transport ships that have been converted into like blockade runners, pirate type vessels used for attacking and boarding.
Wow.
Do we have a PA system we can blast some Nickelback music out of?
I
Oh,
was
come on.
gonna do.
Let's not
I-
torture everyone. So
I
let's
was
roll
gonna-
initiative, all folks.
I think we should play Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Initiative is
I don't know if we're doing
12
that.
cents. What's initiative?
12s,
12.
yes. 12s, and then add your initiative bonus at the top of your character sheet.
Okay.
13.
25.
16.
May I ask if we had our supporter buffs at all, or like +5 or plus whatever's this week?
Oh, yes, I'll be giving you those at the end of this. So I've got a 13 for who?
Me.
15. Who was the
I
15?
said 25.
I know. Who
I
said
said 16.
Lisa said 16. Okay.
17.
I have a 15.
Kroger goes on 20. All right, so it looks like our first up tonight is going to be Zelenia, Magical Space Princess, Burger Town Incorporated, Keeper of the Moon.
Absolutely.
Wait, before we go, it says that when I'm in this Babylon Phoenix, it says space combat. I just don't know what weapons I have or what I like generic space combat.
Yeah, it's got generic space combat. It's got, it's got blasters. It's got, fiery wings.
Okay.
It does Phoenix stuff, but, in space.
So since I'm first, I would like to do 2 actions, and I will take the penalty. As you see fit, though, Christian.
Stone live with the Metaverse store manager. Please tell me what you're doing for the team. Princesses need a shopping spree. I have filled the store in hopes it helps them today. How generous, sir. Back to Christian in the WMVO studio.
Holy goodness. Thank you very much, chat.
Oh, Sarah.
Wow, thank you.
And we haven't seen Guy Stone in forever. Welcome back, Guy Stone.
I missed Guy Stone live on the ground.
All right, guess what, everybody? The store is full.
What?
So full.
It is super full. So we've got just about everything that we can throw at you that we are going to throw at you. Everybody's got at least 1 buff. Everybody does have 1 buff. And it looks, and we're down to 1 meta point. So this is fantastic. And it looks like we're probably going to have an extra waffle next week for our final episode thing. So
Very exciting.
thank you so much, chat. That's amazing. That's what everybody needs. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to treat it like it was a full waffle. So everybody has one access to their waffle ability as well if it's on there still.
That's very exciting.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 actions, but I don't know if they technically qualify as attacks, Christian. So the first thing I want to do is activate Crescent Moon, which is the equilibrium. So all of my enemies have a -2 on everything they do, and all of my allies have a +2 to attack, I should say.
Actually, that's going to be based on your roll, but it starts at a +2. Yes.
Right. I just want to make sure that I say that that is enacted for everyone.
So yeah, equilibrium does count as one of your actions.
Great. So that's the first action. And then the second is me and my my wolf are going to become invisible.
Ooh.
All right. So let me.
What I would like to do is flank them.
Okay, I'll
Turn
let you do that.
invisible and then flank.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that as part of that action, so it won't
Great.
count as an extra action. So what I'm going to need from you is I need I guess a piloting roll
You got it.
and a sorcery roll.
So piloting I beat by 3, and sorcery. Do you want either of them at a -2?
I need both of them at a -2, please.
Excellent. So in that case, I beat piloting by 1, and then I did not complete my sorcery. I missed it by 1 with the -2.
Oh, that's right. I should probably give all of you your bonuses for today since I didn't do that earlier, as well as thank our special
Yeah,
backers.
bonuses?
Yeah. So, Lisa, you get plus 60 health and plus 6 to a roll today.
Nice. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chris, you get plus 30 health and plus 8 to a roll.
Why, thank you very much.
And plus 2 to a roll. Maggie, you get 20 health and plus 4 to a roll.
Awesome.
Vanessa, you get plus 20 health and plus 2 to a roll.
Thank you.
Sarah, you get plus 30 health and plus 2 to a roll.
Thank you, chat.
Well, if I have plus 4 to a roll, then I did not fail my sorcery. I have beaten it now.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
All right. And hold on, let me also make sure that we thank our special backers today. Dougie, Sharp, Carmen, Frankie, and Jalamek. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully I got all of that at least mostly right so they know who the heck I'm talking about, huh? No promises, except for Dougie. Because, you know, we know him. All right, so you are going to go ahead and make that sorcery roll. So your first action was to do what?
Enact the equilibrium.
Okay, so how much did you beat by that by?
Well, I assume that would be the sorcery. So if that one was without the...
#Hackadack, I know what I want, but it'll come later, don't worry. Let's have boosted and double Patreon for my birthday, which was last Friday XD.
Oh, thank you very much,
I
Bert.
love it. Everybody is boosted.
Wow, thank you.
And double your normal Patreon bonus. So whatever I just gave you for a bonus, you double that.
Jeez.
Gosh,
actually... Oh,
thank you.
Wow.
And happy birthday.
Happy
And you can use both of those pluses at once or separately, however you choose.
excellent.
Wait, so double the bonus?
Right, so Chris, you have 2 + 8s and 2 + 2s.
Oh, wow.
Right. Or plus 16 and a plus 4, however you want to go about
I
it.
think we'll do that because it'll be more comical.
I think I'm lost.
You think you're what?
Lost.
Oh, you're in, Sarah, you're in your home in Washington State.
No,
Chris is just in the other room. You have
I'm
two
over
children.
behind the wall.
Two
It's okay,
dogs.
honey.
yes, thank you. What am I doing with all these waffles? What do they mean for me right now?
Those abilities, the waffle abilities mean that you can use a power of any of your other avatars one time.
Thank you. So I have that twice. Perfect.
Correct.
So since sorcery was first, that would have been my first roll, which was a 4 or a third or 11. So I technically beat that by 7 with the -2. So I beat that by 5. So that one's fine.
Okay,
And
so
then,
all right.
and then my other one, I'm going to use one of my Patreon, so I will hit right on for piloting at 14.
All right, so that's no problem. That was for your stealth roll anyway to go invisible. It's just a matter of flying it as opposed to doing your normal magic. So you made it, no problem. And the bonus that they get because you beat it by that much is going to be 3. So everybody this round has +3 to their attacks, and bad guys all have -3 to their defenses because Maggie's character just messed them all up with some magic.
Nice job, Mia.
Indeed. All right. Oh gosh, and now it's lost the page that I was on.
Telling us to surrender. I mean, like, please, have they seen us?
They know who you are. I don't know if they see. Here we go. We're moving on now to the bad guys, who are all going to shoot at you.
It's fine.
It says that's going to be 3 each are going to take shots at you. So I'm just going to move my way down the list, starting with Eliana. They all have -3 to everything, so that sucks for them. But that one manages to hit you.
I have a dodge of 2.
Yeah, I know. And that one misses you. And that one misses you. And yeah. So you got hit one time. It didn't even get past your armor because it didn't hit you enough. So congratulations, you are unharmed if smacked around just slightly. Let's see. Vega. 3 attacks at you. None of which hit you. No. You are the dodgiest princess of the bunch, and they can't. I mean, you're just flying around lasers. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Let's see, Zelenia.
Do they still hit me because I'm behind them? Did they see that?
They can't see you. They're just trying to find you at this point. They're just shooting randomly. They have an even lower chance of hitting you.
Gotcha.
You know how they have a -3 with everybody else? They have a -11 with you.
Stupid boys.
Yeah, they need double ones to even touch you, and none of them got it. Let's see, moving down. Let's see, Aquamarine / Ricci. Nope. What's your dodge bonus?
+6.
No. And no.
It just.
It's true. And let's see, that's down to Chad. What's your dodge bonus, Chad?
My dodge bonus is 2.
Fantastic. So you do get hit once for 50 damage.
I did not like that experience.
But the bear's armor is pretty good, so you're all right for the most part. It definitely shook you up a little bit. That's going to bring us down to Aquamarine.
Hey,
Hello?
you should taunt them.
What? What was that?
They just missed like all of us.
Yeah, they did. What did you say? I should wet them?
Like taunt them, like rub it in.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. I mean, they can feel my taunting energy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to, I'd like to, the closest, well, we're all flying together, but I'd like to use a slow bubble on as many ships at once as I can.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, one more time with that?
I would like to use a slow bubble, which the target loses actions based on my roll, to slow down the closest ship or ships, as many as I can, to bubble.
Okay. These are small ships, so you can actually target them 3 at a time, like the way they've been attacking you.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okie doke. Go ahead and roll your sorcery.
Ooh. I beat it by 8.
Well, all right. That'll definitely hit all of them right now because they have no defense bonus because Maggie's character took that away. And now they lose their action next round. That's fantastic.
Can I do my I have 2 attacks? 2 actions?
Yes, you could also do your second attack.
I would like to do that. I would like to do a deja vu. If I used a deja vu, could I repeat the action with the same results on different ships, or does it count?
You can pick another target. Yeah, I'll let you do it this time.
Okay, I'd like to do that to as many other ships as I can on the other side. So 3 or 1, but 3 if you let me. Just the deja vu over there.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead and give me a sorcery roll.
And I hope that they all have that feeling.
You got to beat it by 3.
I beat it by 3.
That's fantastic. All right, same thing happens. The second group, they'll pick one of your Sparkle sisters, and they also don't get attacked next round.
I pick one Sparkle sister, and they don't get attacked.
That's correct.
Pick Chad. He's already wounded.
It's okay. I'm going to activate the friend zone on my turn, so you can protect another fellow sister.
Is Chad the only one that was hurt?
Yes.
I'll do Chad.
All right, you protect Chad. The ships that we're going to attack him next round also don't get to.
I'm feeling extra affection toward Chad I feel bad for Chad.
That's not weird.
Appreciate
So do I.
that.
Okay, so that brings us down to Vega.
I would like to fly my dragon in a couple of taunting circles around them and then open my mouth and unleash a fiery torrent.
Yes.
That sounds awesome. All right, go ahead and give me I think a piloting roll ought to do it.
Is that just with my 10s?
Are you all the way princess right now? Let me take a
No,
look.
one away from all the
One,
way.
yeah, that's with your 10s.
Okay, pilot. Where's pilot? Oh, there it is. I beat it by 7.
Okay. Yeah, they still have no defense, so they fire breath is area effect. They are incinerated. Congratulations.
I missed this.
Yeah, congratulations, Black Star. Your ship does have the most powerful weapons. I guess moving down on then to Chad.
No.
Oh. Yep,
Sorry.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
Yes, I would then like to fly. How many of them remain?
She only destroyed 3 of them, so 12 technically remain,
12
but
remain.
6 of them don't get to go next round.
I would like to fly towards the 6 that appear to still be capable of action. The ones
Great.
who have not been introduced to my lovely sister.
I see. Well, then go on.
And then as I approach them, I would like to hail them over the frequencies. What time of day is today?
Your hailing frequencies are still open.
Is it morning? Is it afternoon?
We're gonna call it very early morning since you woke them up from sleeping.
Hail, friend Prince Brothers, on this morning. It is Prince Chad. It is a joy to be in your presence. I was hoping that we could take this moment in the midst of this combative situation to calm down and explore our emotions and experience what the true oneness of being with one is being.
Yeah, I didn't miss that part as much as I thought I would.
Yeah. Yep. So, what are you trying to do exactly?
Well played, Maggie. I am trying to use being a good listener and empathy to distract them through schmoozing.
You're distracting them through schmoozing.
Yes, I have a skill of 18 in schmoozing.
Can you do the schmoozing?
No,
I want to
16.
hear it.
I'm sorry. So I beat my roll by 6.
Okay, that's fantastic. Now, the only thing that's going to hinder you is that these ships technically are hundreds of miles apart.
That's okay. Good listener is long range.
Is long range, yes. So you can hear everything that they say.
It literally says that.
So yeah, what's your schmoozing roll? Give it to me.
I rolled a 10, which means I beat it by
6. Oh, that's excellent. And they have very little defense, but they do also. It's an opposed roll. They get to kind of roll their soul against it to see if their willpower is enough to hold out your charms.
They have no soul.
Or taste.
Facts.
They rolled very, very well. So 2 of the ships are affected, but 1 of them is not.
That's okay.
We don't get to hear the schmooze?
You did hear the schmooze.
It appears the two ships that have broken off and decided not to stop attacking are really just impressed with the fact that his name is Chad.
Okay.
It is, in a sense, almost like being a god to them.
Any other actions this round for you?
Actually, no, because I can't. I would be interested in using domestic arts, but I don't think that will be applicable right now.
Sadly, probably not.
Who should do domestic arts with in a spaceship battle?
I just wanted to see how that went.
Gonna do?
Yeah, like
I'll think about it for the next time around. I have some
Very
ideas.
well. Jenica, it is now your turn. Let's see what Eliana's got in store for these guys.
Okay. Because chat gave us those fabulous things, I have many times that I get to copy power from another avatar, and I'm going to be Professor North at the moment because Professor North can like say gobbledygook, mumbo jumbo, technobabble, and create anything that is needed at the moment. So, I would like to align the magnetic spheroid and shoot it from my phoenix into the middle of the spaceships and then turn it on, in which case a very big magnetic pulse is going to pulse and pull together as many ships, crumpling them upon their own weight as a big giant metal magnet implodes on itself.
I really like that.
I like that Merc in chat said it hurts me right in my sciencey bits.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to make me a science roll.
Okay, get it.
Could it be a sorcery roll?
It's a science roll at score 16.
Okay, good. That's better. So much better.
You
Beat it
get
by
Professor North's.
beat it by 8.
Oh wow, that's really, really, really good. So you wiggle around a couple of buttons, you channel the Professor Polar Bear guy that you have, and you fire a little like taser blast into one of the ships, which locks to the other one, which locks to the other one, which blocks to the other one, and now all 12 of the ships that remain are all stuck together as one big ship.
Thank you, chat. That was fun.
Normally they wouldn't have done that for a few rounds, and the one ship probably would have looked like Chad Kroger. But now it just looks like an angry ball.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Which is nuts. And that brings us to the end of our round. Back to the top, and we are starting once again with Zelenia.
So, are you guys like gonna surrender, or just keep getting the crap beat out of you?
They do not appear to be interested in surrender.
Wow, I'm into that dark stuff, but I'm not this dumb.
You killed their god.
Oh. Yeah, look, as someone who has been a god-like princess, I guess.
Are you gonna take your turn?
Yes. I would like to. I'm gonna fly over and take a nice big chomp out of one of the spaceships since I'm a wolf.
All right, you attack one of the spaceships. Go ahead and give me a piloting roll.
You got it. Whoo! I beat that by 8. Nom 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 nom. Since I beat it by 8, I would also like to bite the ship and then take a part of the ship and use it like it's a toothpick for my wolf teeth.
Oh, and that will be your second action. All right. Yeah, you destroyed that ship, and you pull off one of the wings, and it's like
Yeah.
Pulling out pieces of spaceship. One of the pilots falls out of your mouth and floats off into space, freezing to death, and his lungs explode.
Like dental hygiene is like super important, you guys. Okay.
So yeah, it's just you take a huge ship chunk out of this giant space ball. What have you turned me into? That brings it to I guess its turn, because it's just one thing. It is going to attempt to use its special ability this round.
I thought it couldn't go.
Well, part of it can't go.
Okay.
But part of it still can. Like half of the ship still technically works. And it is going to target one of you randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is Aquamarine. Let's see if it can actually pull the attack off, because it still has. It's finally able to do stuff. Yes, it just makes it. Okay, It just, yeah, you know how in anime when they shout out the special attacks, this one's just called photograph, and they show you an image. You have to make a soul roll or spend the round laughing every time you see it.
Oh no.
You did not. You just did that.
That was really cool. I like that a lot. Wow.
Ugh.
How did our eyes get so red, guys?
You can also add your defense to your soul roll. P.S.
Oh, we gotta roll it, right?
Just Ricci does actually.
Checking my soul. Okay.
Yeah, it's your soul plus your defense bonus. Add it together.
Okay. Yeah. Defense. I beat it by 3.
Yes.
Yeah. 10.
Okay.
17. Oh. Ooh. I was looking at Ricci's soul. Aquamarine's soul score is better. Can I use?
It is. If you want to spend the meta points, you can. If you want to get over to that side of the spectrum, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, it's all good. I beat it anyway.
All right. Sounds good. You do not spend the round laughing mirthfully to yourself about the old days.
Not this time. Not this night. For now.
Oh, I just feel
I'm
both.
watch Titanic.
The other ones that can attack each shoot 15 cars at you.
Cars?
Cars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like cars?
They shoot 15 cars, yeah.
They're dude bros.
No, because they're big rock stars.
Big rock stars.
Like monster cars?
With 15 cars.
That's right. They shoot 15 cars at you.
Yeah.
I did my research. I know what's going on.
I like it. We all just want to be big rock stars.
They despite having no minuses to their attack this round, missed just epically badly. as though they suck in some way. Which takes up the rest of their turn because none of the other ones can actually go, which brings us down to Aquamarine. Oh, right, Aquamarine.
Okay, so we have a ball of.
You have a ball with an indeterminate amount of. There's basically 10 ships left worth of guys that are attacking you.
Okay, but they're all in one mass.
And they're super easy to hit.
Okay, I'd like to. I don't really have a skill that. Well, can I use? I would like to use, maybe if you let me, my sorcery skill to freeze them in time.
Yes, you could absolutely do that.
I'm gonna freeze them in time. Frozen.
But you have to do a time freeze motion for me at least once, so I can, because I missed time shift.
Time shift.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Time shift, which is going to give you a +2 to your roll today because I wanted to see it and I asked for it. So thank you. And how does that sorcery roll go?
Oh. +2? You said?
Yeah, you get a +2 to the roll.
Okay, then I got it right on there. Right on the money.
Let's see, they lose all of their defense bonuses because they're all in one big, so you only needed to hit it right on. They have nothing that they can dodge with because they're all stuck together. So congratulations. They are now frozen in time.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine what they all look like frozen right now.
Vega?
So how many ships are frozen? All of them?
All of them, yeah. Since they're all one ship, she just froze the whole thing, so it's just stuck on pause. Lasers frozen in midair as they shoot at you. Cars frozen in midair as they also shoot at you.
And okay, so the whole team up thing. If I had an idea, how does this work? Do I pitch my idea to somebody else and then we team up and do it?
Yeah, basically, and then you use the best skill between you to do it.
Okay, so here's my thoughts. Eliana, you're a phoenix. I have fire. What if I flame you and you rise from the ashes to do like a super hit?
I like this plan.
I love that plan.
I was going to do something very stupid.
I promise there is still plenty of time to do lots of stupid things. This is just
Yeah, I'm
no.
happy to do that. Yes, I am.
like
I
if
am
you really
happy
think the main bad guy of this adventure is Nickelback, you are sadly mistaken, folks.
Yeah, no, I am happy to do that. I will save my stupidity for another time.
Okay. Only if you're cool with this. I don't want to
I am
take
very
you.
cool with it.
Okay.
All right, so you are going to use, with a team up, your fire breath, your dragon's fire breath, to incinerate the phoenix. At which point it will rise from the ashes and cause a supernova effect, exploding the ship into little pieces. Is that what I hear?
Yes, but only in the direction of the bad guys.
Right, yes. Well, don't worry.
Frozen bad guys.
You're heroic characters. Collateral damage means nothing to you.
Yeah, it's focused in the cone of bad guys.
All right. Who's got what skills are you going to be using? In this case, it would be sorcery, I think, for both of you. Fire breath, you can use piloting or fighting or shooting if you've got that as well. But sorcery.
I have an 18 on sorcery.
Okay, I suggest using your sorcery.
Me too. Beat it by 11. Oh no.
I beat it by 15.
Yes!
It's dead. It's dead. It died.
Super dead.
It died. It's like the the special George Lucas edition when there's like the little ring that goes around the Death Star for no good reason at all. That totally happens.
Well, that was like the best I think I've ever rolled. I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably the biggest pot Nickelback's ever got.
Okay, but wait. Should we, because they love Nickelback so much, should we just make them relive this moment so they can be like Nickelback?
Wow, that's really, really dastardly.
Dark.
The first time you did that, you were controlled by your pilot, which was like, it was really like the most asshole thing that you could ever have done. And if you would have done that in the real world, there would have been very serious consequences.
Yeah.
So are they all now defeated?
Sorry, that was all me.
Oh yeah, no, they are not just defeated; they are dust.
Oh, there's nothing left.
There is nothing left. Like there's just space dust in front of you, and it like turns into these happy little sparkles, and it's all very, very pretty. But they are, they are dead.
Yes.
I assume we keep flying past them.
Yeah, you could. Of course you do.
I would like my wolf to do like the kick thing as it passes.
Oh, you're gonna kick up the dirt like you just took a shit there?
Yep.
Bury it a little bit. That's
amazing.
Little insult to injury. I'm all for it.
Hey, we gave them plenty of chances to turn away.
Yes,
This is true.
They did have plenty. They got warned, and they didn't stay away. So.
And their hubris was off the charts.
They were zealotous followers of them, and you were kind of the worst thing that ever happened to their lives. So I'm not saying think about where they're coming from, because it's probably like a Tim Hortons. Yeah.
They have lots of donuts and coffee, though.
I don't know why they let me talk. I'll be perfectly
Canadians or the world?
just the world.
I have started making poutine at home the last few days.
I got your text about that. I'm sorry I didn't return it.
It's okay. I thought of you.
P.S. Happy belated.
Thank you. And right back at you. I mean, that's way more belated.
That's way more. And you actually called me on my birthday because you're not
Oh,
a
I
piece
did.
of crap.
That's right.
All right, so you are free to continue your travels towards Daedalus.
Yeah.
After a couple of hours, you arrive, and it's just like you would expect a derelict, giant moon-sized spaceship to be. It looks like it's in various stages of disrepair and is no longer round and beautiful. All the glass has been broken out of the top area that was kind of the the atmosphere-like planet where the castle stood atop originally.
So does it look like the Death Star under construction at the moment?
A little bit, but with like half of a broken castle sticking out the top of it.
Nice.
Is it able for us to walk on it? Is there gravity and oxygen if we get out of our ships?
Thing that you can take care of. Breathing in space is not an issue for anybody but Chad.
But can Chad get out of his spaceship, or does?
He's got a spacesuit. Yeah, he's got a spacesuit. We can do it.
Then let's.
As you pull closer and closer, you see, like, off in the distance, because the planet is still hundreds of miles away, a little sign on top of the castle that's, you know, the size of a huge billboard, but from this distance away seems like a little tiny speck of dust. You zoom in, and it just says, almost in, like, painted-on red letters that look like they were painted with a hand as opposed to a brush, Thraxian Embassy.
Oh.
Oh no, they didn't.
On Daedalus?
What?
Did they took over?
Well, they
after a few more minutes, you are hailed.
Again?
Hello?
Like, maybe you shouldn't answer the
Hello.
phone anymore. You're really grumpy. We could have a nice voice. We could be like, hello. But we didn't have to be like, hello. I mean, it really puts people off.
That's true.
Do you
But
want me to hail back in? You want me to hail back in a minute?
No.
Hello,
Make your business.
Hello.
Thraxian brethren. How are you upon this most beautiful and auspicious of days?
Oh, sorry. This is Prince Kondo of the Thraxian Embassy. On behalf of the Thraxian Empire, we welcome Magical Space Princess Galaxy Force 5.
Your welcome
Your
is duly
vehicles
noted,
are-
oh Prince.
I can't believe you're all here. This is amazing, man.
May I make a roll?
Yeah.
The GM question. Yes. I would like to make a law roll because I would like to understand the legal ramifications upon their decision to build a embassy on this location.
Yeah, go ahead and make a law roll. There is no minus to it. In fact, you'll get a small bonus.
A 7, so I beat it by 13.
You have beat it by 13. All right. Because it is a derelict space station, technically, and has not been claimed, it is still considered salvage. Any mining operation or anything with a ship big enough can claim it as salvage. In this case, it's been salvaged by the remains of the Thraxian Empire.
I would like to use my knowledge of boys to interpret his every single word and then rehash over and over again to really fully analyze exactly what he means.
To figure out what he meant by it, yeah.
But like tone by tone and like word
Roll
by word.
2d12 and tell me what you get.
I rolled an 11 and my knowledge of boys is a 20, so I beat it by 9.
What is your psychology roll for Jenica, though? I know you.
3 is a 14.
So you would have beat it by. You still would have beat it by 3. That's all I needed to know. The words that are coming out of his mouth are exactly the ones that he meant.
So they're glad to see us.
They're glad to see you. They're not enemies. So. What they are is mostly homeless, as it turns out.
Like, were they flirting?
No, I think they were trying to not. They were being very intentionally respectful, as though you were princesses or something.
What was this prince's name again?
Kondo.
Kondo. Right.
Spelled just like it sounds.
Are they surprised to see us?
They seem to be very surprised to see you. They definitely weren't expecting you. Kondo continues. Would you like to come aboard? Can we do something for you? Are we in trouble?
No, most noble Prince Kondo. We come in peace. We have been seeking the remains of the the location upon which you have taken domicile, and we wish to explore some of these remains in order to fulfill a quest of most noble and illustrious origins.
Nice.
So we're not in trouble, is that what I'm hearing?
This is correct. You have legally exploited the space laws regarding salvage of this most derelict of planets. And
the planet is derelict, therefore salvage rights belong to the government of Thraxia.
Well played.
As though he is reading it off of a piece of paper directly in front of the camera, which he is.
Yes. Check mark for the Thraxian. We would like to have permission to come aboard, as it were, and explore in a peaceful and friendshipy way.
Oh, okay.
And I'll cook you dinner if that would make you say yes.
Ooh.
Prince Chad?
Yes, I have been known by those names.
Yeah.
Of which you used one. I don't know why is that.
Are the girls listening right now?
No.
Yeah.
Tell him no. Tell him we're not listening.
No.
No, the honorable space princesses are not on the line.
Okay, I gotta be like totally honest with you then, bro. This place is a dump. I mean, we've cleaned it up a little bit. Like we've got like the main office is cool and like there's a cafeteria and some bunks, but like I've got no princess stuff, bro. None of it.
That is okay. The princesses are quite accommodating and are used to carrying their princessness with them. They will be of most congenial.
Bro, Rico says princesses talk to each other and stuff, and like if they hear that we're living on some like derelict crap hole, well, my race is doomed, and that sucks.
I think I see the problem of which you speak. I shall speak to my sisters and make most assurance of them that they shall keep your secret safe with them.
You know, just like I don't know, like tell them we got attacked or something, or like there was like a bomb, or we got like or like we got attacked or something.
I shall let them know.
Cool. All right. Permission granted. Come aboard at your leisure. Leisure.
Thank you, O noble prince and future friend.
You can call me Condo, bro, or you can call me bro.
Oh, most condo of bros. You may call me Chad, dude, or dude Chad.
Dude, we call you Sir Chad. You are like the most badass space princess that we've ever even heard of, man. There's just like something about your whole vibe that we thought was totally awesome. I think like Junior Steve was like totally into dating you until he found out you were a dude.
I understand. Junior Steve was a most remarkable specimen.
Cool. All right, well, yeah, like whenever you guys decide to pull in, we will like roll out the, I guess, gray and brown carpet. It's mostly covered in dirt and old blood. Wait, was that a chick?
No, they are all off powdering things.
Oh, yeah, we heard all about that. Why do they do that together?
Preparation for the boarding of your derelict. My sisters, we are preparing to land on their ship planet. Be aware that it was boarded by a bomb and destroyed, and there's dirt.
Dude, that was perfect.
Okay.
And you make your way planet side to the derelict Daedalus.
They like totally don't remember that like we're the reason it's messed up, right?
We didn't do it. We just.
It's common knowledge that you're the reason it's messed up, but it's also been like 5 years.
Wait, so it's a planet that has been destroyed, but there's a ship on it?
It's a planet ship. It's just it's like the Death Star, but like much prettier.
Yeah,
like, used to be anyway.
Used to be.
Now it's more like the Death Star in Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so you've managed to not activate any of the working weapon systems, which is great. You've got permission to enter, and so you fly and land in the derelict now landing pad of planet Daedalus. All right, Masters of the Metaverse is going to be back after just a couple of minutes. We're going to take a short break, and we will be back with the conclusion of Magical Space Princess Galaxy Force 5 in Hedgehog Day. See you in a minute.
Yeah, I heard you're actively using the 13 plus Legos now. That's excellent, man.
In case anyone's watching these out of order, Connor shaved. Woohoo! Chill, everybody!
It's cool with me. If you guys want to just waltz into this nest and destroy an ancient guardian spirit who's only interested in protecting the innocent, sweet little woodland creatures that you might see running from the flames in the beginning of Bambi.
Well, God, I'm just a warrior. I just want to smash it.
You pull out the handle of that knife that Tara gave me, that I've been carrying around with me since we were on that planet. And I say, it may not look like much, but it is imbued with my deepest hopes and dreams, and is very precious.
When you look up and you see Sam dangling above one of the caves by one leg, holding on his wizard's hat. His face is entirely feverishly red from blood flowing into his brain, with his other hand holding up his wizard robes to keep his nether regions covered.
Why are you hiding this?
Fine. Do you like it? I have vampire teeth now.
Are we even sure she's a vampire, actually?
I'm gonna hypnotize him. You to talk about how much you love Puck. It's raining outside.
I don't see sunny or rainy. They're all just days to me.
Okay, but clearly it's raining.
Is it? I mean, yes, obviously it is, but just to play devil's advocate for a moment, is it really?
Yes, it is. Look outside.
So you want it to be sunny all the time. Is that what you want? You want constant sunshine. Have you ever heard of a drought?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that it's raining.
Look, don't be such a hater. All days matter.
Dude, just look outside.
You know, my cousin was caught in a snowstorm last year. Where was the outrage then?
I'm just going out.
It rains so much more in India. You have to deal with so much less weather in this part of the world. But I don't know why you're complaining. True, it was raining, but it's completely stopped now. Ancient history. Get over yourself. I studied meteorology in high school, and the term is actually precipitation. The climate changes are clearly part of a natural cycle that has nothing to do with us. So rain should be underrepresented. Maybe rain just writes better science fiction. This kind of negativity just propagates the conservative agenda. People who wear raincoats anyway, right? F you. You ignorant dude. Did you back and your or were you just that way? I hope you get rained on. That'll teach you a lesson. To push this dry-hating cumulonimbus bull.
I think we've had a little misunderstanding. Maybe we should go outside, take a walk. You can get some fresh air.
In the rain?
We get the final insert here, and
All
then
right.
we break for second move.
All right. Warm pocket cheese. I'm in. All right.
Okay, so are you familiar with how to fondle a nipple?
Nick?
Yes.
Nick, I'm gonna shoot Christian's face. Shooting Christian's face.
Oh, come on.
No, you're gone.
All right. So apparently
We're
this
gonna
is
make a
just
movie.
like handling a nipple.
Okay.
So
more
pinch
asn't
really hard.
than isn't.
I'm going to pinch the
Okay,
nipple.
I'll pull focus now.
Work.
I need the back of your head, sir, and the front of yours.
It works at night.
Do you know?
No,
It's usually Ben that does this
Okay,
stuff.
okay. The sound of silence, because he's off camera and not talking, and Armageddon on that. Come on.
Still a double.
Whatever. Yes, I can do this. Just, No, you have to help.
Oh, what do I
Just
need
take
to do?
this here, and then
We'll
we're.
start on Leo's face before we go down. Get out.
Wow. Really? Huh. We gonna make a movie?
How does this work?
I don't
This
know.
is awesome.
I'm usually over there.
Okay. What happens if I twist this?
Hey, wanna tune my mandolin?
Oh,
come on! Come on!
What's wrong with you?
Jeez, his words.
Sure.
What? What are you doing here?
Red card.
That is too big.
Ben's mom. Come on.
What?
Ben's mom is off limits.
What I've heard.
Oh, get out. Out. Hey. What? Oh, really? Wait. Why am I even in here? You're filling in for Andy. Okay. I don't even have to go. I just. Wait. Here you go. Are you serious? Seriously?
Welcome back to Masters of the Metaverse. We are coming back from the break. Everybody got are they refreshed? Is everyone refreshed? All right. All right, princesses. Then, without further ado, let's jump into it. You land in this defunct landing pad, and what you encounter when you kind of step inside the airlocked area, the place that still has atmosphere in it in this part of the station, is, I mean, it looks like it's been cleaned up, but there's still blood on the walls, carbon scoring from lasers, places where holes have been patched up that bad guys drilled through at one point, and you find yourself in a large expanse of empty room that, again, used to be domed, but anything that was furniture based has all been sucked out into space years ago. But if you would remember, this is actually the grand ballroom in which everything happened originally, like where you all first met each other. This room is where it all began.
Where is the location upon which I was dining when everything began?
You can almost picture it in your mind, because it was near the kitchen door. The kitchen door is actually still there and somewhat intact. You can tell it was that swinging style door with the little round hole in the middle.
I would like to slowly walk over there and then set down this small turkey leg that I've been chewing on unsuccessfully.
Now, while there's nothing to set it on, you can put it on the floor.
I will do that.
Excellent.
I'm going to write the most beautiful poem about this.
Nobody has come out to meet you as of yet, but after a few minutes of you kind of just standing in the area, one of the Thraxians does show up. He is, about 5'6", very muscular, buzz cut on the sides, big spiky hair that kind of comes out. He has very thick eyebrows, and he's like, on behalf of the Thraxian Empire, welcome to the new Thraxian Embassy, Magical Space Princess, Galaxy Force 5, and he bows to the best of his ability, although you can tell it's difficult for him to do so, because Thraxians bow to no one.
Thank you for your welcome.
Yes.
The situation.
I apologize for the state of our planet, as it is still recovering from your great battle here many years ago.
It's all good. It does not bother us in the slightest.
Cool.
Like perhaps would you like me to clean it up a little? I could tidy it.
What?
Well,
What do you mean?
some of the organic material on the walls, I could disinfect it.
What?
Well, with the sun, I have the power of the sun, right? So I could just
I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess that sounds cool, but I've only ever seen one other magical space princess before, and she could do stuff with garbage, and
yeah, she's my friend.
yeah, but there's 5 of you, and you're all so beautiful. Oh my god. Sorry.
We don't mind.
Okay, cool. Are you seeing anyone then?
Well, you need to compliment us more on just than our physical attributes, because we have minds and we have skills and we are very useful and talented. And we're not just...
wait, dude, no, your mind is totally banging.
Okay.
Oh wow, my cosmetology skills are kicking in, and I really want to fix his hair.
While this conversation is going on,
you can do it with magic. So yeah.
While
how
this
do you want it to look?
conversation is going
I want
on,
it to swirl into a bun.
Oh, it does. Thraxians are very susceptible to magic.
While my sisters are engaging in this delightful banter with our Thraxian hosts, would it be possible for me to take advantage of my domestic arts and do a little bit of cleaning of this location as a gesture of
yes.
friendship?
Yeah, you can absolutely. I mean, your magic still works in that respect. So
I rolled
yes.
a 4 and I beat my skill by 18.
My dude.
Dude.
Dang.
Okay, so picture Fantasia.
Oh.
That's
like-
kind of what happens. Like, brooms and little robots come out of like all different places, all derelict, and put themselves together and start sweeping up the place. And within just a couple of minutes, it looks pretty nice in here. I mean, despite the lack of furniture, it's basically the same room you were in 5 years ago when you all met for the first time. Well, when you all met Chad for the first time.
Consider this a gesture of goodwill and peace, O noble emissary of the Thraxian Empire 2.0.
Let's be honest, Sarah. You have attributes. Hashtag meta points.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat.
They have only grown during this pandemic.
Zing!
Yeah.
Right?
So, Chad, when you went to the spot, did you feel anything?
Did I what, O noble Zelenia, princess sister of mine?
Like, when you went to the spot and put the turkey leg down, did you feel anything?
Sadness.
Yeah.
Well, what were you doing right when it happened before? Do you remember?
When
When
Brad was born, when he came to me.
Make a notice check.
Oh, we lost you for a sec there, Christian. You want us to what?
He wants you to do a notice.
If you would like to.
I think he wants me to do a notice check.
Correct.
Yeah.
I roll. What do I roll? Ooh.
Yeah. Did you hear me?
It was glitchiness for a moment, but then it came back. I have rolled a double deuce, a 4, as it were. I don't see notice on my skills, though, so I'm not quite sure which one to use.
You would have used your mind skill. So
then thank God I rolled 4, because Chad is not the brightest
so,
pencil in the
as
box.
good as you can roll. You beat it by how much?
By 4. Actually, you know what? Let's use that just for the no good reason of it. I beat it by 8.
Yeah. Woo-woo!
All right. So, with that first notice check before your bonus, what you notice amongst the debris that is around in a small corner in a little cubby indented into the wall, there's a small hourglass.
Oh. An hour?
It is made of like a meteorite type of metal, and there's a strange sand inside. But with that bonus that you put down behind the hourglass, you also find a dried out, desiccated turkey bone.
I would like to pull out the turkey bone.
The hourglass. It's just sitting there?
Yeah, just sitting there.
I'd like to pick it up.
All right, you do. It's beautiful. The craftsmanship is fantastic.
I'd like to roll something to see if I have knowledge of this timepiece, as I am knowledgeable of the time things.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your sorcery for me.
Okay. I beat it by 2.
Excellent. It is definitely magical in nature, and definitely calls to your aspect specifically.
Calls to my aspect?
The keeper of time. Yeah, I mean, it's a timekeeper.
Do I recognize it as being from a certain place?
You don't. The design itself is while not alien origin, like anybody who is a craftsman could have made something that looked like this. It's not like an hourglass you've ever seen before. I mean, most people use digital technology at this point. The hourglass has long been a symbol of time. You've never seen one that's this new looking.
Huh. Okay.
It's very, very modern, space agey, you know, but it's still an hourglass as opposed to a watch or something.
Curious.
So like this might be a weird idea, but Richie, maybe you could like time bubble us so that we're protected, but then like maybe flip the hourglass over and see if like the world around us changes, like goes back in time or forward in time, like almost like we could just watch. I mean, I don't know if it does anything, but
whoa, what's that? Says Kondo. That's sweet.
Hourglass.
It's an hourglass. Have you seen this before? Anywhere?
No.
Okay. I like your idea.
Stupid. Okay.
That's okay. You don't have to worry about how we feel about you. We're
none of us
here.
None of us are gonna marry you.
I know. I'm gonna quickly retire to the other room real quick, and he like backs out of like goes back to the door he came in, and he just looks like completely dejected. Whatever Kondo's strengths are, hurt feelings is not among them. It's not super good.
I have a single friend.
We have to come back.
He's super sad.
Name's Kondo. Can I? Did you leave? Did he leave?
Yeah, no, he's like on his way out the door, and he looks back like, what? I'm sorry.
Can I roll my hugs ability to give him a reassuring friendship-based hug?
There is really there's really no guarantee he's not going to take it the wrong way.
Okay.
Because he seems to be very kind, but he's really, really dumb.
Okay. Well, maybe I can just infuse my words with all of the aquamarine calming bardic power I have to just let him know that everything's okay. And we're all okay.
There is a princess for him out there.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll go get I guess the king, I suppose.
And like my sister.
We thank you, Prince Kondo.
But I mean, he'll be a while because it's a long walk from the bridge.
Well, like my sister's really mean, so you should just ignore her, like most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, I won't ignore you because you're Magical Space Princess Galaxy Force 5, and I don't want to die.
Right, but like any mean thing she says, you can just ignore it.
Yeah, you know what they say, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words just destroy me.
Oh, your hair looks so nice.
What? Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's great. Looks super cool. I'll go get the king and the prince, and we'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
My noble space sisters, when Prince Kondo has returned, and at some point when we have a moment, I believe I should engage with him in some one-on-one tutoring in the ways of being a more sensitive and introspective gentleman. I think it may help him with his life's goals and ultimately make a bit more of a friendly and hospitable vibe within the universe.
That's really nice of you. He needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any hope for him.
I have hope. Actually,
I've met
I
some
have.
princesses that would work.
Yeah. I guess we have. Yeah.
Like Galenia, whatever her name was.
So like, awkward hourglass?
So yeah, can I see if it's magical? A magical hourglass? Or was that obvious that it is or isn't? Without
Like, when he wasn't frozen, he
Awkward hourglass. Jessica.
he totally said it was magical.
Great. Thank you.
It looks like he like totally took a bad photo and it's like stuck in his yearbook forever.
I think he's actually had pretty good freeze frames thus far this evening. I mean, none of them have been egregious. I've actually been quite impressed by that.
He's still kind of adorable. I like it.
He's always adorable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Are we trying to resurrect Chad?
Am I moving?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Thank goodness. I was worried that I was still frozen. So, there you are with this hourglass and this turkey leg.
I think the theory of our space princess Selenia, our sister, I think is at least worth trying.
Yes. I would like to try, if that's possible, to protect us in a time bubble as I turn this over.
Okay. You put a time bubble around the group. You flip over the hourglass. Nothing happens inside the bubble.
What about outside the bubble?
Nothing happens outside the bubble either.
What if you take the time glass?
Although it occurs to you, if it's using some sort of time magic to move you forward or backward or freeze you in time, if it affects a whole area and you are timeless as space princesses, inside the bubble, nothing would happen anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Do we turn it over outside the bubble?
I guess so. I guess I imagined that I was in the bubble, but yeah.
You are in the bubble. So is the hourglass. So nothing happens.
So we got to put the hourglass outside the bubble and have it flip.
Yeah.
I just would feel badly to affect something here that...
Maybe it'll rewind to the day we all met.
Yeah.
That's true. I can, yeah. Good call. Well, should I try it outside the bubble?
Yeah.
Then I would be affected. Would my...
No. I bet one of us, I could use manipulate gravity, or somebody can actually flip it over from inside the bubble while it's out.
No problem.
Cool.
So you do that. You flip it over after you put yourself in a bubble. You keep it outside the bubble. You use a little telekinesis to just kind of give it a little flip and lands back on the other side. The sand does not move.
Whoa.
Like, you said it was like metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, does anybody have anything like metal kind of abilities?
Yes. What do you...
I don't know. Like, maybe you could metal it. This is why I read my attributes, guys. I just...
But guys, like it's like super weird that the sand didn't even move.
That is weird. Is it frozen?
Well, there's definitely gravity, so it should be working.
Like, is the hole okay? Or is like the hole welded shut? Because like we could unweld the hole. Do you know what I mean? Like the little funnel hole.
Maybe it's clogged.
No, it believes it should still
It doesn't
work.
look clogged.
Is there any kind of physics roll that would help with the knowledge? What could be happening?
Probably not physics, but I would take sorcery rolls.
Sorcery. Yes.
I was gonna offer to use one of, because we have two waffles, correct?
Yes.
2 uses of your waffle ability, correct?
Yeah, so I could hack into some Hex Destiny.
Ooh.
I'm gonna blow my buff.
All right.
So I'm going to roll on a sorcery check. And I have a 12, which is frankly not that good compared to most of my sisters. However, I roll a 6 and I'm going to subtract 16 from it from my buff.
Okay.
So I will beat it by 22.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh.
So this is obviously some sort of a talisman having to do with the domain of time.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a key to activate.
Oh.
A key that brings you to a specific moment. In fact, you have to have something in mind, and you have to have the talisman key that connects you to that moment.
Could this turkey leg be the talisman key?
It seems most obvious to you after beating it by 22 that yep.
Well, thank you, Chad.
Wait, if we go back in time, will we see our past selves or will we be our past selves?
You don't know.
Uh-oh. I think we just gotta jump in.
Do
Well,
we
like,
disguise
I'm super nice, so like it's gonna be fine. We're all super nice. It's gonna
Oh, I
be, like,
know. I just don't want to freak our past selves out and give ourselves issues and our future selves.
As we have no memory in the present of having met our past selves, it sounds reasonable to me that we will not meet our past selves, or we would remember having done so as our current selves.
That's not how time travel works.
Or like we totally would be fine because we see weird stuff all the time. Like we just saw a water planet that was like a puddle.
Okay, I'm still gonna put a hood over my face. I'm gonna try to like hide myself from myself.
Someone make us invisible?
This, but I guess some things are.
If we're that concerned, isn't one of you able to make us invisible?
I mean, I could. My heart tells us just to go for it, just to see what happens, and not
That's
think
what I
about
want
it
to
too
try.
much.
Shout out. So is this time magic just new to me?
No, I mean it was definitely made with a mix of magic and technology.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'd like to try and make the talisman work.
What was the question, Vanessa? I'm sorry, I didn't catch the last part of it.
Oh, I'm just more on wanting to know more about the technology and magic, like.
Yeah, it definitely uses your type of magic with very space age technology, and seems to mix the two very well.
Okay, and another question: are other people from Dynamax, they're not able to manipulate time like I can? Is that correct?
No. There's a few hedge wizards out there that can do a little bit of time stuff, but nobody on the level of what you can do.
Okay, so that's
At best, this thing takes you back to a specific moment or a specific thought or a specific feeling.
I'm just wondering if like a future Ricci planted this here, but anyway, let's do it. Because we'll find out.
Well, aren't you the now that you think about it, it does look like something you would make.
It is very sleek and efficient looking.
Okay.
Like, is it blue and like made of sapphires?
The sand inside is indeed blue.
It's blue. Well,
we know for a fact, Ricci, that you would never create something that would bring us harm or destroy something. So therefore, I'm 100% all in just to do it.
I think I definitely trust myself. So
yeah, I trust you.
We should.
It's fine if I see myself. I'll put a mask on. It's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Somehow become. Well, let's do it. Put the turkey leg.
All right. Who's gonna hold the items?
I mean,
The hourglass.
I feel like I should.
The way that the key works, you have to hold both of them and flip it over while you're holding the other thing.
Oh.
So it's going to be tied to one of your memories.
I think perhaps I should hold them and you should activate them. And if something goes wrong, realistically, I think I might be the most sacrificial of the group at this point, and that would be okay.
No, like yours in blue.
I don't think anything is going to go wrong. I think this might be the key to our dreams.
Go, Chad, go.
So can we do where he holds them and I activate? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you just got to flip it over, really. It looks like it activates itself if you have the right key.
Great.
Go
All
for it,
right,
Chad.
you flip over the hourglass and the world starts to shift around you.
Oh, baby.
Like things going very, very quickly in reverse, you might say.
So all the Fantasia got undone.
It gets undone and then like redone again. As it goes back and back, there's a blinding flash, and you step through a door with a circular window. As it swings closed behind you, there is only a moment to take in the carnage and chaos of the ballroom. Bodies litter the floor, patriarchal soldiers and royalty alike. Food is everywhere. Battle was here recently. At the far end of the room, a glowing keepstone is the only source of light, rising from the fallen body of Galaxia, your former sister. A young man stands before the stone, holding a turkey leg in one hand. He appears to be speaking to the stone. The stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, "Chad," in a barely audible voice.
Wow.
And then do we see it like attach and like the transformation?
Suddenly, out of nowhere, a hole rips open in the hull of the ship in a place that it wasn't before, and the young man is sucked right out into space.
I'm gonna activate my bombshell ability and go chase
As
after
you watch him float out and die instantly from exposure, you think, wow, maybe I shouldn't have waited so long.
Well, we have the
There's a
ability to turn
blinding
back
flash.
time.
You step through a door with a circular window. As it swings close behind, there's only a moment to take in the carnage and chaos of the ballroom. Bodies litter the floor. Patriarchal soldiers and royalty alike. Food is everywhere. Battle was here recently. At the far end of the room, a glowing keepstone is the only source of light, rising from the fallen body of Galaxia, your former sister. A young man stands before the stone, holding a turkey leg in one hand. He appears to be speaking to the stone. The stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, "Chad," in a very barely audible whisper.
Form! I go and capture everything and hold it and contain it somehow.
More specific?
Fix the hole?
Yes, I want to capture Chad. I want to capture the keepstone. I want to hold them all together in a great big bear
Want to
hug.
do all the things. Got it. Give me 4 rolls.
Oh, I don't know what to roll. So, because
Well, you didn't tell me what you were going to do. So I'm just going to take 4 random rolls and apply them to skills randomly and see what happens.
So here's what I want to do. I want to be in swarm form and then gather with my nanowasps, the Chad and the Brad and the keepstone. I just want to like hold them in a big hug and keep them safe until somebody else can protect them better than me.
So you're going to put a force field around the man and the turkey leg and the keepstone.
Yes.
All right.
What?
Lisa, can you
gravity?
Can you do a gravity thing on the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need her roll.
I rolled a 3.
All right. You successfully bubble the 3 of them. Suddenly, a giant hole appears in the hull, and the bubble is sucked up to the hole and kind of plugs it a little bit.
Oh. Do you want me to use gravity?
So he's still, yeah, go ahead.
I would say to pull them away from it, right?
Well, then there'll be a hole.
Right, but then Ricci could reverse. I mean, Ricci could just reverse.
Can I just run up and grab him?
Time on the hole.
That's true. Time on the hole.
I'm gonna gravity it down.
I will give 2 more of your actions before my next action.
Do that. Do the gravity and the time.
What am I rolling for gravity?
Your sorcery.
What?
Sorcery.
I beat it by. I'm gonna use one of my thingies.
Yeah.
So that is a 6. I beat it by 12.
You beat it by 12. All right. And what are you trying to do? Bring the bubble back down to Earth?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
trying to
the
like.
bubble comes back down to Earth and stays there, grounding Chad. Everything else, people and dead princesses and everything else is getting sucked out. Workers, waiters, anybody who's still alive, all getting sucked out this hole.
Plug the hole.
Plug the hole.
Plug the hole.
With what? Quickly.
Dude, can I?
How big is the hole? A table. Use a table.
How big is the hole?
It's big enough to suck a man through.
Can I plug it with a bubble of time? A
You
slow
can't ask me. You have to try it.
Try it.
All right. Give me a sorcery roll, Richie.
Okay, I beat it by 4.
All right. You create a bubble of time around the hole. Anything that gets there just stops and is frozen in time. Before too long, it is littered with, bodies that are now trying to get sucked up the hole. But as soon as they get there, now they're just all dying of exposure right next to space instead of out in it.
Let's plug the hole with something tactile.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, you quickly thinking, you use your magic to weld the hole shut, and all of the bodies of all of the attendees of the party fall back to Earth, very, very dead. They break apart into little pieces because of all the freezing. There's a blinding flash. You step through a door with a circular window. As it swings close behind you, there is only a moment to take in the carnage and the chaos of the ballroom. Bodies litter the floor. The patriarchal soldiers and royalty alike. Food is everywhere. Battle was here recently. At the far end of the room, a glowing keepstone is the only source of light. Rising from the fallen body of Galaxia, your former sister. A young man stands before the stone, holding a turkey leg in one hand. He appears to be speaking to the stone. The stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, Chad, in a barely
I'm gonna reach over and grab him. I want to run over and tackle Chad.
Everybody.
What?
What?
Meta meltdown.
Doing a meta meltdown right now.
Ah! Very bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're all very stressed right now, chat. All of us are just like.
I just gotta get the other character sheets up.
Yeah, I've got them open in a file for this reason.
All right, I'm ready.
Aquamarine, you are Vega.
Cool.
Rosie, you are Eliana.
Oh my god.
I love when you're out.
Jenica, you're Zelenia.
Like, I could totally do that.
Let's see, Tessa, you are Chad, and that leaves who? That leaves Richie being Thomas.
Wait, what?
I thought it was Vega.
She's Vega, so.
I'm Richie.
Oh, sorry.
I think is what you just meant, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you.
So I'm Chad. You're Chad. Okay.
Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Totally.
All right. I'll get you back to the stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, "Chad," in a barely audible voice.
I would like to use my waffle ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna channel Hex Destiny, and I'm going to make it so that the walls of the spaceship, the thing cannot be broken or destroyed.
Reinforce them.
What do you mean?
Like I want to use magic to like I see how I assume at this point we know what causes the hole to happen.
Do we?
Right?
You haven't seen what causes it, but.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, I'm gonna run up to them and put my hands on them and like reinforce them so that they will not break.
Like a force field?
Yeah.
And you're using Hex's power for this?
Correct.
Okay. Give me a roll. Give me a
Excellent.
sorcery roll.
And for this, I am gonna use the moment of clarity because I am all the way Avatar.
Use it.
Thanks, chat. I beat that by 4.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Yes, you magically reinforce the wall, giving it an extra 40 points of structural integrity. Only heavy weapons will be able to damage it at this point. You hear a loud thump as something crashes into the dome.
I would like to friend zone myself so that I'm unattackable.
Yes. Okay.
My other self.
You activate friend zone on yourself, making sure that you will not be attacked by any enemies this round.
Yes.
Anybody else?
Are there any viewers? Any portholes? Any view? Any way to see what's outside?
It's black space. You see stars, and something that hit and dented the dome, but you can't really tell what it is other than probably like some sort of artillery, perhaps. Maybe a meteor. There's another thud as something else
I would
strikes
really
the
like to
dome.
know what is out there.
The
Personally.
young man who was in the middle of talking to this keepstone freaks out and runs.
Where?
Back towards where you guys are in the kitchen.
You remember Chad?
Pardon?
The young man is Chad, correct?
Oh, well, upon closer inspection, now that he's gotten a bit closer, you can see that it is indeed Chadwick Jr.
That's
Space
who I
Prince
friend zone.
Esteban.
Okay.
That planet of water that we shot into space, but now we've traveled around, has it picked up our trail? Has it come any closer?
Do you think that it chased you 5 years ago?
We went back in time.
Because we're here now, so I'm thinking if we came to this spot,
Then maybe also the Flying Flood time traveled back 5 years?
No, she's saying, yeah.
We did, so I'm just curious if it did.
It's a good question. You don't know.
Okay. Is there any water nearby? Like any planet that has lots of water?
Oh yeah, there's plumbing everywhere. It's a big spaceship.
So wait, has he said Chad yet?
He said Chad.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then
now
he
he's
freaked out.
running towards you.
Awesome.
He
Somebody
makes
stop
about
him.
halfway when he is zapped by that keepstone. He begins to transform in front of you when he is struck by yet another hole that has been, another hole appears and something just smashes him to the ground and crushes him instantly.
I'm gonna
It looks
fly
as
out the
though
hole.
It is a very big rock.
I want to try and fly out the hole. I want to see what's outside.
Also, I friend
Great
zoned
idea.
him.
You fly right towards that hole. There's a flash. You step through a door with a circular window. As it swings close behind you, there is only a moment to take in the carnage and chaos of the ballroom.
How do we
Bodies
figure out
lit on
what's
the
out
floor.
there?
Patriarchal soldiers and royalty alike. Food is everywhere. Battle was here recently. At the far end of the room, a glowing keepstone is the only source of light. Rising from the fallen body of Galaxia, your former sister, a young man stands before the stone, holding a turkey leg in one hand. He appears to be speaking to the stone. The stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, Chad, in a very barely audible voice.
I'm just gonna. Guys, I'm just gonna throw this out there really quick. So usually when you
once again, Chad is sucked out of a hole that
We have
appears.
5 seconds to do something once he hits that point. He's been counting it down every time.
But when we get into situations, usually it's not about the
Stop talking. You step through a door with a circular window. Now you can start. As it swings close behind you, there is only a moment to take in the carnage as the chaos of the ballroom.
Say it. What? Say
Bodies
it.
lit on the floor. Patriarchal soldiers and royalty alike. Food is everywhere. Battle was here recently. At the far end of the room, a glowing keepstone is the only source of light. Rising from the fallen body of Galaxia, your former sister, a young man stands before the stone, holding a turkey leg in one hand.
Can I pause Chad?
Go ahead.
What?
I'm trying to pause Chad so we have a split second, maybe longer to think. I roll a 4 with a... No, now I've got your sorcery, so what does that mean? 16. I beat it by 12.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pause Chad from saying anything, just to figure out we have a split second longer to think.
So you just call out his name?
Oh, what's her butt now? I'm Ricci.
So yeah, you time stop him.
What if current Chad takes the stone?
Hey,
Right,
Chad.
Yeah, like if it's like not like we have to save chat or like stop chat, like we have to do something different than what we're doing.
A giant hole appears in the.
Who's Chad? Say Chad.
Lisa is.
I'm
Lisa.
Chad.
Say Chad.
Say Chad.
Say Chad.
Say Chad.
Chad. Chad.
Sucked out of the room, except for Chad. Is not really affected by gravity right now, as he is stuck in a moment in time.
Wait, what?
The
Everything
people
got-
and
the
debris
hole
begin
erupted,
plugging
everything
up
went
the
out again.
hole on their own after a while, as they slowly freeze to death and eventually are sucked down as well.
So
I'm
did
gonna go run in front of other Chad so I can
did
get
Tessa
the stone.
saying anything to the stone do anything?
What did Tessa say to the stone? Or
Tessa
she
asked
asked
Chad was trying to say Chad to the stone.
I'm running interference. When that stone flies into other Chad's head, I'm gonna be there to take it instead.
Excellent. There's a blinding flash. You step through a door with a circular window. As it swings behind you, there is only a moment to take in blah, 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 blah. The stone hums with power, and the confused man replies, Chad, in a barely audible voice.
We're on the spacesuit still, right?
Yes.
The spacesuits are relatively armored, right?
Yes.
All that stuff. I'm going to blast a hole myself through the wall and go outside to find out what the fuck is out there.
Okay, how are you going to blast a hole in the wall?
Well, right now I'm Reachy, so I assume I've got something. I've got a chrono lash.
You could cut right through the thing with that, no problem.
There we go.
And Lisa wanted to, as current Chad, take the keepstone from former Chad. She was going to say Chad. That's what happened while you were glitchy. She was going to say Chad before he said Chad, so that the keepstone would go to her, which is actually him, because she's him. Just
Right, but this time he didn't have a chance to say Chad because he got time stopped.
Okay. I just wanted to.
So that wouldn't have done anything.
Okay.
Right, and so like what I was trying to say is that like a lot of the times in these situations, like if you keep trying to stop the thing that's happening over and over and over again, it never works, like because it's fate, like it's supposed to happen. So like we need to look for a different solution or like something that isn't as obvious, and maybe fixing that will solve the problem.
Well, that's why I wanted to know what was outside, because this didn't happen.
As you fly outside, you see that there is a ship off in the distance, basically gravity flinging asteroids through a giant rail gun.
Recognize the ship at all?
No, it does not look familiar.
Is it Gatling, like railgun situation?
That's a Gatling gun, and it's a different thing than a rail gun.
Did this happen to us 5 years ago? I don't remember this.
No, it did not.
So this is an alternate.
Can I try and time bubble the ship?
Sure you can. Sorcery roll.
We can also try turning back over the hour
Yeah.
at some point.
Time bubbling the ship, you say?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Roll
Give me a
11.
sorcery roll.
Her sorcery is 16. Beat it by 5.
Excellent. Yes, you time bubble that ship. It freezes in place. Chad's time bubble stops, and he gets sucked out. There's a blinding flash.
Oh, didn't time bubble Chad this time around. You already killed us on that one.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
No, all the people are dead, but Chad's still in the time bubble.
Is that where we were? I forgot. Yeah. There's been a lot of death.
I know. I'm keeping track. Don't
We're
worry.
living in our own Nickelback right now.
Yes, you are.
Karma.
All right, you step through the door with the circular window. Chad.
Okay, so it's rock.
So this
time
time,
recognize this
time
rock
Vega
flinging
wants
ship.
to run in and say Chad before him. Is that the idea? Like.
Yeah, let's say Chad, take the turkey leg and then flip the thing over.
Well, you should do it. Yeah.
Okay, doing it.
Okay, tell me what you're doing.
I'm running over and saying Chad before this dimension's Chad can do it, so that I get the stone, and I'm gonna steal his turkey leg and say I'm sorry.
All right. Let's see. You go over. You easily knock him out of the way, as he is kind of a wimp back then. You try and grab the keepstone, but you can't touch it because it didn't choose you. But you do have that turkey leg. Let's see. What's your defense? +8 or something?
Oh.
For Chad?
No, for is that who you are as Chad?
Yeah.
Okay, you are Chad. So yeah, you take the tricky leg. Yeah, and you already have that keepstone, so it won't do anything for you, unfortunately. But Chad's okay, and you barely dodge out of the way as the hole appears, and you kind of brace yourself, expecting it to suck you up into the non-atmosphere. Currently, Chad is alive, and you are alive, and everybody seems to be alive, but there's a big hole that's about to make not everybody alive. Anybody want to do anything?
I can fix it with my magic. With
Do it.
my metal magic. Using my waffle ability.
Groovy. You easily seal the hole. It doesn't take any effort at all. It's just straight metal, so you
And I'll do it again.
You also know that in a few seconds, there's going to be another hole that appears.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
Can I try as Thomas, since I just found out chat just adjusted where I am on my thing? Can I try and take over the ship?
Have we switched back?
You will soon, don't worry.
Like, what do you guys just for
Christian, is there any way to take over the ship as Thomas?
Yes. It's a machine.
That's what I was thinking. I'd like to try and do that.
All right, you give me, I guess it would be a power usage roll?
I roll a 1 and a 4. That is a 5.
That's
Thomas's normal skills are 16, so beat it by 11.
No problem. That's your ship now.
Awesome. I'd like to activate its self-destruct system.
All right. It amazingly doesn't really have one because
that's
why
good.
would a ship
Actually, in
have a
hindsight, I don't want it to blow up, but I'd like it to stop shooting us.
You definitely get it to stop shooting you. You could probably overload the reactor or something and blow it up.
No, I'd really like to get a sense now of who the hell is on it and who runs it and what is it and why is it here.
Sure. Through a quick observation, you can tell that it's probably one of the Manchplanen Empire ships that had attacked this earlier. It is currently piloted by only one person.
Who?
I guess you can see them?
I mean, if there's any sort of security system inside it.
Sure, yeah, there's a camera. It's a Thraxian.
It's a Thraxian.
It's a Thraxian.
I'd like to hail the Thraxian.
How? With his
Well,
hailing
I'm
system?
assuming that there's a PA system inside it.
Yeah, you hail him. He
Hello?
can't answer it because it's his hailing frequency.
No, I just assumed he might speak to himself and I would be able to hear him somehow. Not quite sure what I was thinking there. I meant the internal communications, because isn't there
he's like trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with his ship.
Yeah, I'd like to use the internal communications. Sarah's got something. What's the question, Sarah?
I want to go out an airlock and I want to say Burger Town and I want to become the wolf thing so that I can go chomp on the other guy's ship.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you do that. That's cool. We'll do that when it's your turn, which will be right after this.
Okay.
I just want to ask the guy, I mean, there's got to be some sort of internal PA system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you can talk to him.
So greetings, acting captain of this ship. My name is Thomas, and I would like to know, why are you attempting to destroy the people on board the target that you are firing at?
Did you say Thomas?
Yes.
He walks off the bridge.
Does the video feed extend to other parts of the ship?
Sure, yeah, you follow him all the way to the escape pods and he gets into one.
I'm going to chomp that.
Which makes it your turn. You're going to go chomp the escape pod there?
I'm going to gently chomp it.
But I'm
gently
hold chomp it?
Gently. I'm going to trap it with my jaws.
Okie doke.
And just because I'm kind of vindictive and annoyed that I've had to go through this over and over and over again, I'm going to, like a dog who's playing, chomp, but then shake it a little bit just to kind of rattle it.
Okay, you understand it's like a 150-foot arc, though, right?
Okay, but just gently. I'm a very intelligent wolf.
No, you are a very intelligent woman driving a wolf-shaped spaceship.
Right, and I'm very good at it.
Agreed. So, can I have that piloting roll now?
Yes. Maggie, what am I looking for?
The piloting is 14.
Oh, excellent. I got a 12.
All right, you beat it by 2. You miss.
What if I used my buffer buff thing with another +2?
Then you would not miss.
I'm going to use the buffer buff thing with the extra +2. Thank you, supporters.
Yep. You grab the ship in your mighty spaceship jaws and shake it around.
Gently, but annoyingly.
And
that was a good use of dramatic pause.
Oh.
Like, I mean, that was a pro move right there. Like that, I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's when you.
That was a pro move, ladies and gentlemen. That is Christian Doyle right there.
He does have
this man knows what he is doing.
Wait, what actually happened?
You paused right on the. You grab with the jaws and.
Oh, he was wearing his seatbelt and he doesn't die immediately.
Good. That's all I wanted. I want to shake him up a little bit.
Well,
what they call me. All right. So you've got the escape pod in your jaws. You are in control of the ship. You are taking care of damage control.
Like, is Chad like Princess Devon Chad, magical space princess yet?
Doesn't seem to be. There's a lot going on in here. He's just standing there. That the keepstone isn't doing anything anymore. It's like waiting for something, as though Chad didn't say what he was going to say.
Chad.
I mean, he is Princess.
He is absolutely frightened.
Esteban of Chad.
Hi Chad. Hello. Yes, you look so good today. I know this is like very scary and very intimidating, but like I just need to take a big deep breath. In and out. Ready? In and out.
And everybody can switch back.
Oh my gosh. Like an in and out, and then you're like totally gonna be calm, and we're gonna use some breathing exercises with our diaphragms, and that's not the thing that's birth control, it's the thing that controls your lungs, okay? Like it's a muscle underneath your lungs.
Zelenia, did you have
Eliana, what is your defense?
Like, what do you mean? Like a dodge?
Oh, sorry. Zelenia, what is your defense?
Ah.
You're the wolf, right? Yeah.
Yes, oh God, that's right. I'm in the wolf now. Oh God.
Sorry.
I've got, excuse me. Sorry, switching back to the sheet. Which is taking its sweet time. I have a +2 in dodge.
Okay. Your ship is destroyed.
Whoa.
Something punches right through the pod in its mouth and somehow hits the core of your ship. Also, you have a bloody nose where a fist just hit you in the face. Take 50 damage.
Ha! Thank you, Patreon, for all the extra damage.
Sorry.
I only take 10 damage total out of that.
This is a big bad end guy.
I am going to mess my sister up so hard after this.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh man.
What exactly are we trying to do here?
Well, we don't know who's shooting us. We don't know where.
No, we do know. It's
if only you had a way to get a timeout. There is a blinding flash.
Time out.
As you walk through the circular door.
What do you mean by time out? A frozen, another time freeze? Time out. Time
You
out.
can do that. Yes. So if you bubble everybody, you can have your own little timeout. Give me a sorcery roll.
Troubled.
Beat it by 4.
Well, I can use my +2, and I miss it by 1.
Well, then don't use the +2 and use your second action
Oh yes, I have.
because you have one.
Oh fuck! I rolled the exact same thing, so I failed it by 4.
Wait.
I rolled poorly again.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
have
no problem.
healing. Can I
It's no
heal?
problem. Eventually he says Chad, and then a big hole appears, and then he gets sucked out of it, and the whole thing starts again. You want to try again?
Try again.
Okay. For some, you do keep getting extra chances.
Okay, I beat that one by 6.
All right, you have no problem. You are bubbled around here. You've got a little bit of time to figure out what you want to do, and figure out what you're supposed to do. Now is the time to ask questions of each other and me.
Okay, so here's the thing: is that trying to stop the hole in the ship isn't working, right? Because another one just happened somewhere else.
Right? He just keeps shooting.
He just keeps shooting. We also know. We know that our Chad can't say Chad. Our Chad has the time stone, so he can't say Chad because he already possesses the stone in question.
So if I understand correctly,
unless this doesn't happen, like it hasn't been happening.
What if, like, I totally have an idea. Like, Brad, adorable, like, as Brad may be, is...
Brad does not exist yet.
No, I totally get that. But, like, after the Keepstone, like, happened, Brad became Brad, right? Because he needed, a wand, and he would happen to be holding a turkey leg. What if he held something more substantial? What if it wasn't a turkey leg? What if it was... I don't know, a stick?
was he holding a turkey leg? The other
Who
version?
are you asking?
I mean, I grabbed it from him, so yes.
Okay,
He
so
was
took
holding
it.
a turkey
So
leg.
he was holding a turkey leg. Did we ever see it transform into Brad?
No.
So far, no.
So that's weird because that should have happened.
Can we swap turkey legs?
Except the moment before it happens, a big hole appears. Like, you were there the last time. The whole thing didn't happen. There was no attack from outside at that point.
Well, I'm assuming that the one who is attacking is the evil meta jumping whatever the hell that I've sporadically seen on a couple times that I've been on the show. I'm not in character right now at all. I don't. With all due respect, I'm setting that aside because I want to figure this out.
You know, when people say "with all due respect," what they really mean.
But like, you know, like I'm assuming that's who this is at this point. And so my optimism about being able to throw down and fully defeat whatever the hell this is low. But it seems like we need to at least stall it long enough for Chad to become Chad. I thought we were onto something there when we took the ship and all of that. Like, I don't understand why that one didn't work, because I thought he still... Did we interrupt him from doing... I got lost in all the resets.
Chad moved too far away is really what it came down to, and never became Chad.
So, like, why don't we just go down that road that was kind of working, and at the very least try it? If it doesn't work, so be it. But, like, let him say the thing. I'll go stop the ship for a moment or two. Maybe he becomes Chad. Maybe that fixes the damn thing. I don't know.
Maybe it does.
Shot.
Christian, you just said Chad got too far away?
Yeah.
Too far away from what?
Where he was supposed to be in relation to time.
Our Chad or the new Chad? Old Chad?
The new Chad. The old Chad. Past Chad moved away from the Keepstone before he had an opportunity to transform.
Because he got sucked into the hole?
He basically refused it.
Yeah.
And what's keeping us here? Why aren't we just flipping back into our own timeline? Is it because this could screw up our own timeline?
Well, this could be the reason that Brad no longer exists.
Oh,
okay.
It's
because this guy went back in time and messed it all up.
And like, Ricci like put this thing here for us, right? Like it was her little like Fernie Times dealy bopper, right? And so she put it here, so like she knows, or like future Ricci knows what we're supposed to do.
Just, I think let's just give it. I mean, we can talk it through again if this doesn't work, but just bear with me. We unpause it. We let it go far enough for him to begin his change. I'll stop the ship again, or at least pause it long enough for him to not kill anything, and let's see if it actually turns him into what we want him to turn into. If it doesn't work, no harm, no foul. We just try something else.
Right. I agree with you, Chris. I think it's worth a shot. And what if you guys, rather than all of us trying to stop what's happening in the ship and in with chat and try, like, that looks like it's on the correct path. The stone is there. He's got the thing. He's saying the words. What if we all move ourselves to outside of the ship so that we're not even involved in that process, because we were not involved in that process in the first place? So like if there's a meteor being shot, one of us gets in the way and blocks it, blows it up with sun, stops it with gravity, like we protect Chad so that he can fulfill his timeline by not being in the room with him.
I would like to super volunteer to super kill the thing that's trying to kill the ship.
Don't try. We're not going to succeed.
The only way I could see that working is if it is effective with past Chad, and we use past Chad to create our big beast.
Well, but
I think essentially what you kind of need to do is you need to find a way to stop the ship and keep the Thraxian away from Chad long enough for that transformation to happen.
Yeah. So rather than
I totally have an idea. I have skills in boys, right? And the Thraxians all want to get married.
It's not a real Thraxian, Sarah. This is not a real Thraxian. This is some sort of metaverse-y, doppelganger-y, pilot-y something that is going through time, screwing up timelines. It's not what it looks like.
I have lots of attributes even when I'm not Eliana. I could totally distract anybody.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that this guy is not what he looks like.
I agree. Hey, this is actually great, and continue amongst yourselves. I'm going to be rolling system shocks for you.
God bless it. I agree. I agree with Chris. I think we can't focus inside the room. That's what I was trying to say earlier. That's not working. Let's take ourselves out of the room. Let's let Chad become Chad, and then
that's all we need to do.
Then we can become whatever we need to. Or
that's what we need to do, and then you all can. Yeah.
We gotta just as soon as Christian says Chad, because Chad has said Chad, then everything explodes. So what are we gonna do in between?
So I've already stopped it from exploding once. Remember, took over the ship. We can do that. We can stop it. And then we need to, and the only thing that went wrong that time is we didn't let Chad become Chad.
Okay.
That's the only thing that was wrong. If we let it happen, I don't know exactly how it's all going to work, but that will solve it. But if any of us try and go up against him one-on-one, you will die. Period. You will fail.
Right.
You will die.
And Chad got scared and ran away because we scared him.
Uh-huh.
But using our magic in that room scared him. So we need to be out of the room. We need to be outside the ship.
Have you figured out how you scared him?
I assume just by using our magic, and he
I'll
saw
take
magic.
notice checks.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Please let us notice something.
Dear God, yes.
Yeah.
All of us.
9
Everybody,
by
you're
7.
all on a time bubble. You can look at notice. I'll give you all notice checks right now.
By 7.
Notice is which one? Mind?
Unless you haven't noticed, yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't beat that.
Beat it by 3.
Who is our highest?
I beat it by 3.
7.
Somebody beat it by 7. Oh, Chad beat it by 7. Hey, I think part of what scared you, buddy, or old you rather, is the fact that they're all here in this room.
Us.
Use.
So who can make us invisible?
I can use my other Hex Destiny buff and make us invisible, but I would rather use my Loki and just teleport us to the outside of the ship.
Zelenia, your power does include stealth. You can turn people invisible with your magic.
Yeah, I could swear that was a light bending thing.
Absolutely on her character sheet.
On my sheet, I thought
Oh
I
yeah,
could
new
only
moon
make myself
invisibility.
invisible.
New moon invisibility. See the invisible. That whole thing. Forgot about that. Yeah.
I just assumed that only applied to myself, not groups of people.
Don't know why you thought that.
It's all good. So if you use that,
Yep.
then he won't see us and freak out.
Right.
I'll make the ship stop for a moment.
Right after he says Chad.
Let him turn into Chad.
You know, you've got 5 seconds after he says Chad.
If anyone gets hurt during that, you know, you can heal them,
Yes, I can.
Eliana. And Vega, you can at least slow them from getting sucked out a hole if it came down to it. But I think we have a shot here as long as we are not seen, which is ironic because we were going to do that earlier.
All right, what's the plan to make this happen, guys?
I instantly make us invisible first thing so that no one notices we're in the room.
And then I'm going to try and take over the ship again as with Thomas's abilities.
I'll divert the initial hit with gravity.
All right. And Richie?
Standing by.
Just, yeah, make sure that they have enough time to do what they need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, you can drop the time bubble and take your actions. You are about halfway through, so you've got about 10 seconds of time as opposed to 5.
Nice. Okay. Do it.
All right.
Time bubble. Popped.
Time bubble goes down.
Invisibility.
You cast invisibility. Let's get that sorcery roll. I'll let you do a group one, or you can do individual ones at minuses.
No, a group one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my Rosie buff for it.
Yeah, you are.
You can use that after or before, right?
I can, but I really want this to succeed, so I'm gonna just go ahead and use it.
Wait, if you could wait until you see what you roll, and if we fail, we just reset.
Oh right, no, I didn't fail. If I don't use it, I beat it by 10.
That's a critical success, so you don't fail.
Yay.
Save that buff.
The ship. Try to do the thing.
Yeah. No problem. You know right where the ship is now. You have a photographic memory. You know exactly where it's going to be in 5 seconds anyway. So you just project your consciousness there. You take over the ship and lock up all its systems real quick. You know you have about 5 more seconds before that Thraxian goes out the escape pod.
I'd like to try and disable the escape pod.
You disable the escape pod.
I'd like to give my Jenica buff where we all get a +5 and all the things against us get a -5.
I like that. For the next time we need to make rolls?
Yeah, the next time you need to make rolls, sure.
Good.
Thank you, Chad.
Did every, yeah.
And then I think we're just going to try and let Chad become Chad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to give it a shot. Let's see. What are you doing, Lisa?
Well, I was gonna divert the shots, but if
Right. So I need sorcery. I need a sorcery roll from you to do your gravity thing.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my second extra bonus. Thank God. That's a 13, and my sorcery is 18. I beat it by 3.
3 is good. 3 is plenty. 3 diverts those meteors.
Okay.
Basically putting a gravity bubble around the dome so anything will just bounce away from it. Bam. All right. Who's next? Maggie?
I already turned everyone invisible.
Right. Vanessa is on standby in case you need more time.
Yep.
Everybody else has done their thing. Great. Congratulations, guys. We made it through round 2.
Yay!
2 rounds we got. All right. About 5 seconds after he says, Chad, nothing at point transformation does happen. Actual Chad? have one.
Oh, Christian, we lost all of that.
Will.
Actual Chad.
That bone in your hand is the meat. Let's try this one more time. Can you hear me?
Bone in my hand.
Actual Chad.
Can you see me?
I see you now. I got a bone in my hand.
Oh my god.
Man, it is getting meaty. Please explain what is happening right now.
Bone went meaty.
Oh, this is so stressful.
I did say that. That's true. Thanks for the phrasing comment in there, Chad. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, also, I'm very... Well, never mind. Never mind.
I think I know what he wants to happen here, but only part of it.
I told him to type in chat. So that
Saw that.
Oh, this is
Hey, just let me know when I'm back.
You're
back.
We heard you.
Good. I'm glad. Makes me feel a little bit better.
Bone went meaty.
Bone went meaty. That's right. That was it. That was everything.
What?
Your bone went meaty. You've got a big meaty bone in your hand.
What happens if I try to take a bite of it? Just a
It's
lick it.
delicious.
Well, that's good.
And it grows back.
Okay, that's promising.
And it's a wand. Now, it's not sentient, but it's there. It
How do I
doesn't
make
seem to
this
be.
thing work?
It's still a magic wand. You can do something right now that you could never do before, which is good because that Thraxian that's locked in an escape pod just punched his way out of it.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Everyone do the thing.
Sun! Moon!
Sun! Space!
Chad!
All right, and with that, you form the giant magical space princess BattleBot.
Yes!
At over 150 feet tall. I'm assuming you form it outside the dome?
Yes!
And now you are one-on-one with one of the most dangerous creatures in the universe. A Thraxian, who is floating before you, looking mighty pissed off for a guy who's only like 5'10". Rule of cool.
Oh, good God!
What's that one?
What you want to do?
So we're gonna have you roll. We're gonna have everybody roll initiative on the now.
Oh my god! Oh, it was gonna be so good.
Oh, okay, initiative.
Oh, 22. Wait a minute. We're coming up with an idea for everybody to do?
No,
this is the one where chat votes on which one is best.
Lisa got 22. Vanessa got 20.
25.
You got 25?
I did.
26.
That's not right.
Can you refresh what we formed too?
Yeah, let's see. The dragon is an arm. The bear is the chest. The other arm is, I want to Ricci. It says on your character sheet. Here, let me pull those up for you.
The left leg.
Right arm. Also, I rolled a 22. I rolled it twice before. I did it correctly this time.
Got it. Also, I need Sarah. What was yours?
15, because it's an initiative score on a rule of cool. Therefore, I must roll very, very low.
13.
Groovy. All right. Maggie, what do you do?
Yep. Okay. I'm going to use one of the meta points and go one towards my pilot, so I'm one away from Avatar. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Is he floating outside of the ship?
Yes, he is.
Great. I would like to manipulate his ship using magic. You know what? I probably actually have to go more center. I'm going to use another meta point and go. I'm going to use 2 more meta points and go one away from pilot. So I would like to manipulate the metal in his ship to become like one long string that we can tie him up in. So he's
Okay.
bound, basically.
You're gonna tie him up with metal string. Got it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tie him up with metal string, and then I'm gonna send my 2 crescent blades and chop his head off. Going first in the rule of cool sucks.
Yes.
Are you throwing the crescent blades like out the cockpit window? How's this working?
That's a very good point.
You're an arm right now, aren't you, or a leg?
I'm a leg.
Yeah.
I guess I can't do that. So yeah, he gets tied up in metal string so that he is bound. I want the metal string to connect to does anyone I don't want to force anyone, but like if someone wants to grab it, like if one of the hands wants to have a hold of it so that he can't go anywhere.
I can, yeah.
That's cool with you?
Yeah, I'm an arm. I can do it.
Cool, and then we've got at least a hold of him.
I'll bite him with my dragon mouth.
Boom.
So you want to tie him up with metal string and then hand him to one of the other people?
I don't think we should try to touch him. Because he punched through.
I just want to make sure that's what you said.
I mean that is what I said. That is what I said.
Okay.
Can I because it's a rule of cool, I would also, as using Loki powers, like to somehow get in his brain.
I got that part.
So, okay.
What he's doing.
So you want to tie him up in metal.
Yeah.
Then you want to hand him to somebody, and
Yeah.
then you want to get in his brain.
Yeah, yeah.
Maggie, I got the brain part.
Look, I know it's not very cool.
It's cool.
All right, Sarah.
Okay, so I don't know anything. I'm making this up as I go, but
That's fine.
Great.
That's what this is all about.
I have not been in swarm form that has actually happened yet because time went backward. So, and I still have a third one, even if I could.
Okay, yeah, no, it's rule of cool. You do you. You do you. Physics be damned.
So, I am going to be in swarm form, and I would like.
Are you an arm or a leg?
I'm a leg.
I just wanted to make sure what part of this robot was not going to be working.
Just a leg. Not
Leg.
necessary in space. We don't need to stand on anything.
Non-working leg. Just making a note of it. No reason.
No reason. Great. Okay. So what I'd like to do is with my teeny tiny microscopic little nano wasps, I would like to enter every orifice he has. Then I would like to use my Eliana like superpower of like heating on the sun to like make everything really, really hot. Like a burning coal sensation. Like if you swallowed a coal and you stuck a coal up your nose and you put coals in your eyes and you put coals in your ears and a coal up your ass and then coal up your...
I know what you mean.
Okay, that's what I would like to do. So I want to be a form in Eliana sun power in all the like
Holes. All of the orifices. Yeah, you said so. There's like 7. That's gross. Okay.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 with the pee-pee hole.
I'm just gonna write down pee-pee hole. Is that cool?
That's like what I would like totally want
I'm
to
naming
do.
that magma urethra. Okay. Well, almost halfway done. Let's start. Let's go, Lisa.
Who's the head?
The head comes out of the torso, right? So, Chris.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Chad's the
Forgot
head.
the head was not its own thing. Yeah.
I would like to activate emo butt rocker creature and blast Nickelback's top hit, burn it to the ground while we turn the ship into a mosh pit and slam it and do our most like emotional thrusting. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. And hitting stuff and turn it into like this wicked concert on this ship. With pyrotechnics from my
Always. Yeah,
from
always.
the dragon.
You have to, yeah,
Yeah.
pyrotechnics go without saying. So you want to turn the ship that you're on into a concert.
Pretty much, and turn the bad guy ship into the stage.
I dig it. Okay. Chris? Nope, sorry. Vanessa?
Okay, I'm sorry. Is he he's inside his ship, inside, currently?
He is outside his ship. He is floating right in front of you like he's going to punch you into little pieces.
I am the right arm, I believe. Fuck.
That is correct.
Right arm. I want to grab him in my hand here and use my full-on seduction power to seduce him. So I can find out more about what's going on, not so that we can be romantic. So I guess persuade.
So you want to seduce him with your powerful but sensual grip. Got it.
The powerful but sensual grip is a very important part of lovemaking. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh,
I haven't used my legit seduction roll in like
Oh, Chris.
a long time, and it's like my
You
last.
haven't told her she's doing it wrong yet?
I'm just
I am
staying out of
not.
everything at the moment.
I am not doing it wrong.
And finally, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll wait till you turn white again. It's fine.
So,
Oh wait, I'm
so if I
sorry.
understand correctly,
Finished.
oh, you're not?
I can be finished, but I wasn't.
Oh, go ahead, Vanessa.
I just want the point of the seduction power is to find out who he is, why he's doing what he's doing, and like to really like connect on the bigger picture and not just what's
You really
happening.
want to get to know him during this grip. Got it.
I just mean on why is he going into the metaverses and messing him up? Like this is all an effort to get to that and the bigger picture goal.
All right. Discovering his motive is a wonderful idea. And Chris.
So, since this is a rule of cool, and we are currently all together in our spaceship form or expanded form for at least as long as we will be, depending on how everyone's roles go. I think what I would like to do is call out to my sisters that we shall combine our energetic sources as sun and moon and time and space and Chad. And using my abilities once per session as Presto to bring in something that is not unique to the metaverse, but then just make one of them be here. I would like to combine all of that sun, moon, space, time, and Chad and implant a small supernova within the brain space of the Thraxian in front of us, thus obliterating him from time and space and sun and moon and Chad.
All right.
And then in the event that that would be bad for us as well, I will then use my boosted waffle to use one special ability of another power to bring about some sort of space field MacGuffin that will then be able to protect the ship and stuff that is behind us from the explosion of said nova.
Is that your?
I think the
DM
only thing I'd be super worried about is that if this guy's supposed to be alive in the future and isn't because you exploded his brains and shoved red hot nano wasps up his ass.
The bad guy? The one who's time traveling, trying to prevent things from happening?
No. The Avatar.
Oh, right, because he's an avatar. In that case, you know what? Screw all of that. I would just like to pull out a pair of those magical metaverse handcuffs that what's-his-ass likes to use us and all, and throw one on the son of a bitch.
Ooh, you're gonna Rhodes him.
Yep.
Vote for Rhodes.
All right.
I'm gonna Rhodes it.
Rhodes it.
All
Forgot.
right, so
Thank you for the reminder of the avatar.
Yeah, but I just figured I should at least give you the chance so you didn't, get your thing back only to have it disappear again immediately if he was somehow important to the story of you finding it in the future.
Which I'm assuming he is.
Well, there's like 5 of these guys left. He's got a 20% chance that.
Well, you would know. You put the time thing in that guy's mouth and farther all and destroyed the entire universe. I recall that.
Yeah. Having made that mistake myself once or twice, I can safely say it's not a fun way to go. All right, so I guess that's it. We're going to go ahead and open up the polls and see who wants to do some voting. And then we're going to see, who lives and who dies, I guess.
Oh. That was stressful with the whole time bubble thing. It was just like we had to think so fast. And it was just like, oh God, rule of cool. Well, I mean, it was good. It was good. But like,
it was really good.
I'm gonna need a drink after this.
We all have like crazy superpowers. We're really good at what we do. We blew past those Nickelbackians like in a minute and a half. So Christian has to be like, okay, go, 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 go. Okay, bud, go, 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 go. Like,
I love this storyline.
Yeah. The only thing we're not great at is making split decisions.
It's our weakness.
It is a giant weakness.
Just like most improv groups.
Especially in this setting, decipher what.
Yeah,
and I like being said. That is very much like improv. If people are talking over each other, no matter what.
And I'm an A+ student, right? I loved getting a 4.0, so I want my teacher, my GM, to approve of what I'm doing. And so if I say something, and Christian's like, I'm like, maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know. What do you think?
Is the poll still going? Are we closing soon? What's the call?
Let's do a call closing soon. Give him 1 more minute.
Anyway, there was my personal psychology for you. The day. And Christian, I enjoy the length that your beard is currently.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good-looking dude right now.
Pretty much the perfect length for me. If you were trying to date me, which you're not, and I don't want you to.
Definitely not.
But it's the perfect length right now.
Yeah, Maggie likes me a little fuzzier, so I'm gonna.
I like you any way you want to be, baby. You do you.
No, he does you.
Is it closed? Are we closed, chat?
We're not closed yet. Calm down, everyone. It will happen in time.
No, Merc, his beard is the same as Christian's beard. They're all the same. This level of beardness, this much. This guy right here, I like that. They're all good.
Well, I'm gonna vote.
I had a feeling that if you've been married to Chris for this long, you had to like this.
Oh, that was rude and uncalled for. Inaccurate.
You literally walked into that.
Okay, we've got
Sorry,
votes.
We do.
Thomas
Cuffed him.
Huh? Thomas?
We're cuffing him.
We're cuffing who?
He's cuffed.
Oh, Rhodes. Got it.
Yeah, you Rhodes'd him. I need everybody else to go though.
Yes.
So
Roll poorly. Everyone, cock up your rolls.
Do what?
We want to fail. We don't want to kill him right now. This guy isn't bad. He's a. I don't think we were clear enough earlier. He is a meta pilot. This is an avatar.
So what should we pretend? No?
You roll as you roll.
What are we rolling?
Roll the action that you wanted to do, and then you have to add 5 to it to make it worse for yourself. So you may still succeed if you roll well, but you might not.
And what are we basing it on? What are we?
Well, like my role
let's see.
was.
So what you wanted to do was
Mosh pit.
mosh pit. So that's like a whole bunch of rolls. You don't have a very good chance of making this happen because it's so unnatural. So give me a sorcery roll or whatever. Actually, give me whatever your best skill is.
That's cosmetology. I beat it by 5.
I made
Which means you hit it right on which means the ship doesn't turn into a dance party, but a disco ball does drop down into the center and start spinning around and playing a very good dancey song.
Sweet.
I made my roll too. I made it by 6.
Nice. Let's see, what did you do?
Seduction for motives.
Oh, seduction for motives. Right.
That's good.
So you do manage to grab him, and you can question him later, I'm sure. Moving on.
I beat mine by 3 to tie him up.
That won't work.
Cool.
Just because.
I super biffed whatever heated nano wasps were supposed to happen. I rolled an 18.
Wow. Do you want to add anything to that? Don't you have the bonuses left?
No, I used all my bonuses. It's an 18 plus 5, so I got a 23 on getting nano wasps to fiery coal up his butt.
Okay, yeah, that misses it. That's okay. They've got very high defense bonuses. They're hard to hit anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get
it. Was not the best shot in the world. In fact, who else we got? Anybody left?
Nope.
All right, so he just easily dodges all of your attacks and begins to like laugh and put his fist back for a punch, and he goes for the double axe handle, and all of a sudden he is just cuffed.
Yes.
Oh.
Completely cuffed. And he starts screaming that this is completely unfair. So, you think you can hold me? I'm a goddamn Thraxian. Roar! And he just starts swinging around. He's gonna take one big swipe at your robot with his bound fists. And does an absolute metric crap ton of damage, but you get to spread it out amongst you, so all it does is break your ship apart. Like you're all in your individual pieces again, but you just got hit hard enough by a guy that's this big compared to you to fall apart.
That's terrifying.
That's horrible.
Now, if I understood correctly, don't these cuffs neuter the ability of metapilots to use their abilities?
Yes, absolutely. He cannot use any of his metapilot abilities currently.
Okay, just the Thraxians themselves are so strong.
They're the Saiyans of the Space Princess world.
Okay.
But you've got him. Like, he's got to go with you.
What do Thraxians use to bind each other in feats of strength? What is something unbreakable for Thraxians?
Other Thraxians.
So, like the body of a Thraxian?
What about the hair of a Thraxian? We could take the hair of another Thraxian and make it.
So could we ask the Thraxians on board this ship just to hold him? Would that work?
Except that they're 5 years in the future.
Oh, right. I forgot. Time travel.
But after a moment, he stops struggling. And he's like, "What's going on? Who are you?"
I assume his voice changes.
"Bro, not cool."
Ah, excellent. Whoever had once inhabited him does appear to have left the scene.
Yep.
Irritating, but at the plus side, it does seem that Chad will now live.
Yeah, I demand to be let go on the authority of the Thraxian government, which hasn't yet fallen.
Meow, meow, meow.
They still have all sorts. Clearly, whatever was inhabiting him has gone away, or he's shifted over enough. But that doesn't matter. There is a blinding flash.
Yep.
You step through a door with a circular window.
Oh my God!
As it swings closed behind you, there is only a moment to take in the fact that you have finally come back to your own time.
Woo!
Oh my God! Thank God.
Standing before you is Kondo, the Thraxian that you met on your way in here, and accompanying him are Prince Reiko and Junior Steve. Prince Reiko looks quite familiar to Eliana, not just because she's met him before, but because you just beat the crap out of him.
Huh. There you go. Glad to see you're no longer possessed.
And also, now that you are back in the future, sorry, let me get that.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, did he freeze?
I didn't freeze again, don't worry. Also, now that you're back in the future, as you take a bite, you hear, "Thank you, dude." You look over, and your old friend Brad has returned.
Yay!
Turkey leg blaster of doom.
I'm so happy.
Hey,
buddy, how's it going?
Prince Reiko looks up at you guys and is like, welcome back, heroes. Of course, you are welcome here at New Thraxia for as long as you care to stay. Would you mind terribly taking these off?
You know, actually, I think that it paused right there on like a freeze frame of everybody laughing. That's how the episode.
That's exactly what happens. Da, 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 da. And then the heavy metal version of the Magical Space Princess, Galaxy Force 5.
Yeah. We're gonna kill you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And we can finally mosh.
Yay!
So there you go. That's it for Masters of the Metaverse this week, everybody. I thank you so much for all coming back to do this last episode of Space Princesses. This has been by far one of my favorite metaverses to go to, and it's really great to get all the sisters together for these little reunions. I hope we can do it again even after the show is over, and maybe do a couple more Space Princess adventures with the 5 of you. I would love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Plus, you know, we get Chad to try out his new power, which is pretty awesome.
Yes,
What is
double
it?
Brads.
Double Brads?
Well, I lost one when we moved the studio, and I had to make a backup for the show, and then I found the original, and so then now I have 2.
What is that? Your new power? Do you have 2?
No, I don't know. I mean, who knows?
So yeah, we'll do some more Space Princesses in the future, I hope. Even if outside Masters of the Metaverse, so you don't have to worry about avatars quite so much.
Oh,
Friends,
thank you so much,
love
everyone.
you all. Thank you for playing. Anything we didn't get through tonight will get transferred. Since this is Lisa's last episode with us for sure, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the last time she's going to appear on Masters of the Metaverse before we have our last episode. So let's all make sure we say goodbye, because she's been such a great part of the show and one of our favorite guest stars to have on. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me. This was so fun.
And we love Void Jumpers too. It's a cool show.
Oh,
So-
thanks.
I know we'll see you around the internet, and let us know where can we check you out if we want to see you do your streaming stuff.
So I stream on Twitch. Right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's taking forever. It's a very large game. So yeah, I stream under the handle It's a Smalls World. Pulled Smalls from when we played. Oh, my brain's done.
EFA, man.
EFA. My character was Smalls, so I actually wrapped that into my handle name. So It's a Smalls World. You can find me around 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then I also do a show with other Zoe friends on Wednesday nights called Void Jumpers, and that's actually here. We will not be on this week because of the holiday, but we'll be back next week.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Honestly, thank you so much for seeing. I'll see you all back up in Washington soon, I hope. Everybody, please have a safe holiday. I know it's do what you're gonna do, but be safe about it, please. I want you all to come back and see the future, which is coming very soon, from what I understand. So again, that's it for Masters of the Metaverse. We will see you next week for the finale of the show. GM Jams will be back to take us all on a harrowing ride to the end of the Masters of the Metaverse.
Take care. Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.